Hello and welcome back to Finding Act 2. Yay. I'm glad to see you guys. It's been a while. For those who are listening and for my own notes, I forgot to post the end of Act 1 until a couple days ago. So all throughout December, it just ended at Act, 5? Session 5, that's what I meant, Acts. So before I start, I want to talk a little bit about your character arcs and a few other things before we truly get started. So I want to start with Marjan, and we'll just go down that way. So Marjan,
I'm trying to find something in my thing.
It's okay. Then we'll start with Jenny.
Yeah.
Okay. So your arc was what? Making a friend.
Yeah.
How are you going about that? Like how personally between you and Riku or whoever you're trying to make friends with, where do you think you are with that?
I think pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, we probably talked in between last session and now, just because Jenny's a very social person, so I would assume that she keeps up with her relationships, regardless of whether or not we're on the case.
Okay, cool. Lenore, what was your arc again? I forget.
I forgot too. Mysterious background.
Have the others figured out any more about your background? Have you been giving any, or is it still a pure secret with everyone?
In the 6 months after Pine's or Ivy's declaration, I don't know how to put the suicide. Yeah,
Sorry to interrupt, but Athena just flung that cat toy so far across the room. Please, sorry for interrupting.
It's okay.
She's been kind of out of it in a way where she's just kind of thrown herself back into her work. I don't think she would have shared much with the others unless she had to, which I don't think anything came up that would require her to.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause because I want to make sure this is always recording, and I forgot to do something. Okay, I fixed her. Hunter. It's okay, continue.
But nothing would have come up that would have forced her to reveal anything, so she would not have. She also didn't really do any personal research into.
So she just threw herself into her work?
It was very much just the things that she was doing before, but in a, is she actually dead or was she lying kind of situation.
Gotcha. I mean, I imagine your name being brought up in a suicide note would probably fuck up anyone trying to distract.
She's already been so fucked up, this did not help.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
Marjan, yours was basically research. How are you standing on your personal research with the weird, vasty bullshit?
I would like to say that she hasn't found much headway. She found a few of her answers through her stint with, the cult or whatever. But honestly, I think that left her with more questions than answers. Especially after the events with Ivy, Pine. I don't think that was her main priority over those few months.
Alright.
Probably just trying to get back into a better headspace before, diving into that topic again.
Got it. Another thing is I have all your abilities labeled. So if you ever want to know what your ability is, the book is here. Just tell me and I'll give it to you. I do not get to print them out and give them to you guys. So the book is here.
For next session, we can just take photographs of our abilities.
Yeah,
and then we can just reference them that way.
I'm an idiot and I keep forgetting to give you.
We can just do that for next session.
Yeah. Okay, so do you guys want your ciphers? You guys can have ciphers, or you
Yes,
can
we can get 3 ciphers now, I think. Everyone, right?
Jenny can get 4.
Oh.
Alright. So I will also warn you, this might be a pretty long session, so prepare yourself.
Sufficiently.
I went a little overboard with this game, so there's your warning.
Yay.
Yay.
There you are. I should have bookmarked this one. While I look, if your characters have changed in any way, please inform the others, with appearance or with their personality.
Nothing greatly appearance-wise, no. Not a haircut.
Lenore's just been chilling.
I think the only one who had a major difference is Riku with his mullet. I miss him.
Did get a haircut too, but she still wears her hair back. It's just a lot shorter.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
shoulder length or
Around jaw, maybe a little bit longer. It's harder to have somebody come up and grab it.
Oh yeah, there
fair
we go.
enough.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Okay, so we'll start with. I'm just gonna give random. So, Marjan,
You would write this down.
You in the cipher box.
Second box, right?
It changes every session.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just put it in my notebook.
Okay. So your first one is help from a stranger. You suddenly remember that you brought or were given a necessary item not to record how to match a recording your character sheet. Alternatively, you know how to cobble together a makeshift replacement for a needed item.
Okay.
So, whenever you want, just tell me and I'll look it up again.
Right.
Another one, you get... There's ironically a lot, but at the same time, there's not a lot.
Fair enough.
With that, I will give you Spiral's Luck. Luck sometimes swings your way, and an attack that would normally inflict serious injury will give you 2 points of stress instead. So, if you want to use that to avoid a battle,
Okay.
good luck.
Okay.
You will also get Breathing Room. Part of a physical action or on part of your attack on an accidental bump or startling shout pushing by on the way of somewhere else, you force an NPC within immediate range whose level is lower than the cipher level to drop whatever they are holding. So if someone's holding a weapon, which maybe they will, they drop it.
Okay. What's the
And-
date today?
Huh?
What's the date?
The 18th.
The 18th.
Thank you.
And one more you get is...
Do you get 4 too?
Oh wow.
I thought you only got 3.
I got
But
3.
you already gave 3.
Yeah.
Oh, then
I'm
done.
done. Yeah.
I don't know how to count,
I was
apparently.
just writing the date. I wasn't writing anything else down.
You, Lenore,
Ah.
your first one is Learning from the Web. That one's a little
Was
longer.
this random or
This
not?
one- This one wasn't. This one I
Okay.
will give you. Sometimes all it takes is focus. For the next day, you are effectively trained in a predetermined skill or 2 skills. The skill could be anything at all. So if you want to use this, I'll give you the book of skills, and then you can just go from there.
Okay.
Another one you get is Deadly Still and Silent. You hide
Say that
well.
again?
Deadly Still and Silent. You hide well. No one is aware of you for 1 round. And then because you knew Ivy fine, you get the Observer's Effect. When you look around in an immediate area, if there are any hidden clues significant to the current investigation, you notice them. That one might be useful this time. Jenny, you get 4.
Ooh.
Just kidding. So you get what we lose. You brush past someone coming away with something from their pocket, bag, or other container, assuming they're carrying anything. So if you hit Lenore, you get whatever's in their pocket.
What?
Oh my god, it's like when you hit an enemy and loot comes out.
Basically.
Why am I stealing from people?
That's so mean.
You know what? No, this is useful. This is useful.
Jenny is really getting into that life of crime.
Yeah.
Jenny,
Breaking the
this
law.
one's also for you. Implore the Flesh. Rolling your shoulders and centering your breathe, you regain a number of points equal to the surface level to your speed pool.
Okay.
You also get... I'll give you Risen Win. You catch your second win, regaining a number of points to the cipher level to your might pool. Basically, it all says to roll a d6, so if this happens, you'll roll a d6 and as many points as you'll get. Plus 2. And your last one, another twist. She's loafing.
Yeah.
Important problems require elevated focus.
So,
Alright, so now that ciphers are out of the way, shall we begin? I'm very excited, guys. You have no idea.
I know you
I think
are.
we know fine.
We are very well
Okay,
aware.
so it's been a while since your case had last been opened up. It's been 3 months. In total, it's been 6 since you started the case. During that time, during 3 months, you remember the tomb of the missing girl is what you guys refer to it in your inner circle. There you found a tape that had Ivy's, her name was Pine. You guys had learned in a few months that her name was actually Ivy, and she had been lying by this whole time. You can't indefinitely prove this, but it is a pretty good hypothesis that her name was Ivy, given all the clues you found in her office with the notes and the books. So you've been kind of referring to her as Ivy. But around people, you seem to be calling her Pines. People don't really know. When reporting your findings, Basira had informed you that they found some pretty damning evidence. The police had found the police car that was stolen 3 or 4 months ago in an area called Soho Square, crashed into whatever little pine trees there were. It was rather fiery, so they can't be 100% certain that the body inside was her, but Amelia Backfords did claim the body and cremated it. She did make a grave for her, and because I don't speak Spanish well, this is what's on the grave.
Mi querida niña, nadie está enterrado aquí.
So it's Spanish.
What does it mean?
I'm not telling you.
Boo.
That's for later.
Okay. We have to find someone who speaks Spanish.
She has not returned to work in the 3 months. Things in the archives have not gotten any better. After a few weeks, the body was found. Another was also found in the archives. It was old, beaten, and bloody to a pulp with a metal pipe as a weapon. A lead pipe, to be specific. Along with the sudden disappearance of Sasha James, Jonathan Sims also disappeared. People are believing that he is the one that killed Sasha James, the man in the basement, Pining, and Gertrude Robinson. Because it's coincidence. They call him Icarus, so there's also Icarus. They call the old man Icarus.
Oh.
So he's also in the graveyard. They still have eyes on Lenore for arson, but that's only because they really don't have any more evidence. They haven't really asked too much about it. It's one of those things where the case got cold, they have a suspect, but they can't prove it because your alibi was solid, and there's nothing more they can do. They can't arrest you because they have no proof. It's just heavily hinted. Sims, like I said, has disappeared, with Elias denying that he knows where he is, and has gone on record saying they will both return. Just be patient. In the meantime, I would like to talk about what the 4 of you did. However, we kind of already went over that during the few months that you guys weren't on the case. We already kind of went over that. If there's anything you want to add, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, hold your peace. Riku is not here, as you can see, mainly because the player couldn't make it. But after something he has not shared yet, he has felt the need to just be away from all of this for a little while. Nobody knows where he is. His texts have not gone through to his phone, but he's fine. He's perfectly okay. I'm being genuine. He's fine. Yay. He's just taking a little breather after what happened to him and would like it to keep that way. So, today is the day after they found the bodies in the archives. So, the police are questioning you, along with Jenny. Jenny will also be questioning you. Okay, let's start. So the only reason you're here, Jennifer, is because you're now technically my partner, you have to be here. Ever since Basira left the force, you're partnerless, whatever. And I might need some help on this complicated murder case. So you're gonna sit here and you're going to interview these people with me, okay?
Like, who's talking right now?
Daisy. Sorry, I should have said. This is Daisy talking. Daisy is sitting in with Jenny in like a little room. But I know they're your friends and all, but you need to treat them like strangers. They're suspects in a murder case of 4 people. So before, I want to ask you a few questions first so I know you're reliable.
Of course.
Alright, I want you, this is about your case. Tell me about what you know on that missing girl that happened a while ago. Your thoughts, why did she do it, etc.
Well, it's a case that I feel like was somewhat left unresolved due to the fact that we weren't able to find her before the inevitable. But she was a troubled girl, and I believe that had we been able to catch up to her, it would have maybe ended differently. But I feel like she knew more than we know, and there was still a lot left to learn from everything that she could provide. But I don't know, a lot of odd ends.
I mean, probably working the archives didn't help.
No, of course not. It's a very interesting environment.
People go crazy, apparently. Yeah. What about Sims? Tell me what you think about him. Do you really think he might have committed these murders?
There's a chance. I can't deny that it wouldn't be a possibility. However, I think that he was a genuine man who was caring for his friends at the time. He has a bit of a standoffish personality from what I observed, but I believe that this may not have been connected to him.
Oh. I don't think so, but whatever. So do you think he did this? Like, genuine, be serious. Do you think he might have, like, if you had to put money on it now, do you think he killed those people? Just yes or no?
No,
Alright.
I don't believe so.
Okay, so go out, get one of your little friends, and you're going to ask them questions related to the Sims case, or whatever you feel is necessary. Again, do not let your feelings interfere. I want to emphasize this. We're here to work. Right now, they're not your friends. So you can ask one of them first.
Alright, I'm gonna take Lenore first.
Alright, so Daisy, you come in, you sit down in front of Daisy.
Am I allowed to have Erie with me, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I figured since everything happened here,
During the 3 months, I've been like training him that he obeys commands very well and is like a proper like support dog, whatever.
That's good. Okay. Daisy leans back, her arms are crossed on the table. Her chin is face up, so you see this huge scar going around her face. Her pixie cut hair looks like it's been growing ever so slightly, but it's being managed.
Wait, does that mean that they match hairstyles now? Jenny and...
No.
Oh no, it's
She has-
it's short.
She has a
I
pixie
have
cut.
like
It's
a
just
bob.
Oh,
it's just like slightly longer. What were your relationships to the victims? Sasha James, Icarus, Gertrude Robinson.
Right, well, I work in research, so I can't say that I was ever close with any of those people, but specifically Gertrude Robinson, I saw her a few times when my work would take me to the archives. Sasha James, I guess I saw her a few times, more through the investigation into Pine, the missing girl. Just asking questions, but she never knew very much, so didn't get much out of her.
Alright.
Yeah, that's about it.
Alright, well, that's reliable. Do you know the whereabouts of Jonathan Sims? We have
No.
that was quick.
Yeah, because, I mean, isn't there like an entire task force looking for him or something?
Do you have any ill will towards Sims?
No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, I don't want him dead or anything. I don't particularly care about him that much. I don't know him all that well.
So I know you said research and archives work closely, so it would be
Oh,
totally
no.
understandable if you were covering up for him.
Let's be real clear here. We are not close with archives. I'm sure you know that the official policy, or unofficial policy of the Institute is to avoid archives. I work with them when I have to, but to clarify, I've only ever really seen Sims through in connection to the investigation into Miss Ng as well.
So how have you been getting your statements from the archives and research?
Well, recently I was just going there myself to get it, but before that, usually an assistant would go up. At first it was Miss Ng, later it was just whoever was on staff after
Alright.
she was missing.
Okay, Jenny, do you have any questions for her?
What was your first impression of John?
Ooh, you
Mr.
mean
Sims.
when he first joined the Institute as head of research?
Mhm.
Or head of archives? Very... this would have been a while back, but he seemed relatively normal, uptight, but in like the typical academic way, where I didn't really get a strong impression from him. He seemed competent. He genuinely seemed to want to improve the condition of the archives, which I can only agree with at any given point. But yeah, I mean, he seemed like a normal guy.
Now, compare that to the last time that you saw him.
What, you mean when he's been stalking coworkers?
Yes,
He's stalking coworkers?
that was an issue, yes.
Okay.
It came up several times within the archives, I remember. But, I mean, I haven't exactly seen him much in the past few months. Where I can avoid it, I didn't particularly care for him. We kind of got into a few disagreements over the course of the case that we were on, because he was unhappy with continued presence of other people in the archives, but that's pretty typical for archives, so I didn't take it as something odd, just him being a bit of a prick.
Did you know anything about the relationship between Sims and the missing girl? From what reports say, they had gotten into a couple altercations.
She was his personal assistant, I remember, so I guess they worked closely. I don't know, I mean, it seems like the missing girl kind of had a bit of a altercations with just about everybody else who worked there, so that's not unique.
Yeah.
I had another question and I am blanking on it now. Shit.
Daisy
This
said
is out of character. I genuinely had another question and I forgot.
I like
Oh,
how
right.
Daisy said that.
Do you think Sims could have killed everyone, including the missing girl?
I mean, I don't think so. He was odd, a little creepy towards the end with his stalking, but he never really went into like the physical violence of it. Like, I don't know if he really has it in him to do that, or at least I would be surprised if he did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Got it. Do you have any more questions?
I think I'm done.
All right. You can step out. I need to talk to her for a second.
Oh, can I ask a question first?
Of course.
Hey Jenny, do you know those dog treats you brought last time? Where'd you buy them?
This is not the time for personal times.
You relax them quite
I
a
will
bit.
text you later,
Oh,
okay?
thank you so much. Alright, I'll see you later.
She leaves.
Sorry.
Tell me your thoughts on Lenore. Do you think she might have had any ties with Sims or anything?
I don't think she particularly likes him.
Gee, what makes you say that?
A mystery.
Speaking from an unbiased standpoint, no, I do not think that she would have any ties with him.
All right.
Just point blank. I think that there would be no reason.
All right. So, the Irani girl.
Okay. Come on in, Marjan.
I'm coming in. Yay.
She's very intimidating towards you. Her big muscles and her just sitting at the chair leaning back kind of rubs you the wrong way.
Rubs me the wrong way.
It's called bi panic.
Oh,
Holy shit, a hot officer. So, Marjan?
Marjan.
Marjan?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm Scottish. Sorry. I hate acting that way. You study, from what I know, in the library quite often. You are a college student.
Mhm.
Do you use the library for research of your own? So you must have heard something going on about maybe Sims acting out?
Well, when I was here last with everyone else, I have to admit he was acting quite odd. At the time, honestly, I just believed he was just kind of weird. I didn't find anything malicious about his weirdness.
Mm-hmm.
Does that have to do with anything?
No.
Okay. I don't know what else to say. I didn't know him all that well. I didn't know anyone at the archives all too well.
So you wouldn't know where he'd be or know anyone who might have said something in passing about knowing where he is?
Not at all, no.
Okay.
Um,
Do you know anything about the victims? Why are you here?
Right. Well, we have been following the missing girl for quite a long time now because we were assigned to the case. So, I mean, because of those few months, we've seen firsthand how the archives is and how it runs. But I personally have not been able to witness anything weird about that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of.
Sorry, I'm having a very bad time wording my thoughts.
You got any questions for her, Clyde?
You remember the time that Mr. Sims visited you in the hospital?
Right.
What do you think his motivation behind that was?
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that.
What?
Oh man, I was out of it for most of that. No, honestly, I just wanted to go home. I didn't think about it too much. If you guys thought of anything though, would have that been important? Is that connected to anything?
Maybe. I found it very interesting that he showed up,
Yeah.
despite the fact that that is kind of against his entire character.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy to bring you a good get well soon basket.
I feel like he wanted something.
And he didn't
From
get it
us.
apparently. Or maybe he did.
Well, he's not here right now, so we can't even ask him. God, I don't have many questions for you, honestly.
I fear I don't really know much, so I don't know how much help I can be.
Typical. That's fine. You can leave.
Sorry. Bye.
You know what? Is that the rest of them?
Yeah, there's the other one is not here right now.
Good. I'm glad. Fucking dimwit. I don't think he should have been here. You are free to leave until I need you again later. I'll text you. So.
As your
Yes.
partner, I would prefer if you don't speak about my friends in such a way.
And as your superior, who's taking a murder case very seriously.
That does not give you the right to call my friend a dimwit.
Well, I mean, have you met him?
Have you?
I have talked to him a few times, yes.
Okay. So, this is not going to continue. I know that you don't like me very much, and I know that you miss Basira. I do too. But that is not an excuse for you to behave like this towards me, despite the fact that you're my superior. Okay?
Alright, whatever.
Oh,
Go off.
And I'm gonna walk out.
Eat her up.
Fucking.
Just setting it down on the ground right now. First session coming
Fuck
back.
yeah.
Come back, let's go.
Do
Okay.
not treat me like
Jenny
shit.
development.
Woo! The three of you meet back up after the interview. Nothing really crazy happened, totally not. But you are now feel free to go up the institute, talk to Elias, go to the archives, anywhere you want. You have free reign for a while. Be off!
And we're off.
So what was that all about?
Just collecting information.
Mm.
You know, business.
Do they really think we had something to do with it, or was it just this formality?
Formality in part, but also you can never be too careful.
I guess so.
I suppose. I mean, we were, I guess, connected.
One
somewhat.
thing I am confused about, Daisy seemed to not know that John was stalking people.
Yeah, that was something that you said was reported to Elias, correct?
It
But
was.
if Daisy didn't know about it, was it not like told to them?
I guess.
Maybe he didn't mention anything to the police, I suppose. I mean, it was kind of going around in the archives with Tim being pissed off and stuff, but I don't know, I guess I kind of assumed that was common knowledge. I assumed they would have told the police once they were questioned.
Well, either way, we might have to talk to Elias about a few things.
Considering the police also said that there was a restraining order from you against Ivy and you didn't know, that doesn't surprise me that the police didn't know that.
Yeah.
Since
The police didn't know there was a restraining order, or they did?
they didn't.
Yeah, but where did the restraining order come from if the police didn't know?
Bullshitting.
Yeah, so I
course.
feel like Elias has been keeping things kind of on the down low from the police
You don't
for
say.
some months then.
You
Because
don't
that would have been
say.
some months before she went missing.
Mm.
So...
Where will you go?
I guess we got options. We can either go talk to Elias. Not that I think we can just ask him this.
Yeah.
I feel like we need more if we're gonna bring him like questions.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wouldn't want to go there again. We
I
can
don't
stop
like
by the
them much.
archives, see whether the people there might have any ideas about what's going on. Or honestly, we could just go get a drink. I mean, we're not actually... Do you think we're done? Is our case finished? Are we... Like, it's never really been solved, but it's not like they're gonna expect us to bring back the corpse. So I don't know what Elias wants from us.
Well, the best
Assuming
way-
she's actually dead.
Yeah.
And they confirmed it. She's buried in the ground.
With the
Well.
tombstone.
They buried ashes in the ground.
Maybe we visit her grave. After some coffee.
After some coffee.
I think she'd appreciate the coffee, honestly, if anything.
Put like a cookie on her grave or something.
Or pour a latte in.
Oh. I think right now, after everything that's been going on these past few months, with all the stress that we've been going through, it's better for us to just try and find ways to let this go.
Yeah.
And separate
Right.
ourselves from it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, of course. So,
Uh-huh.
so what do you
Casually
guys-
closing the door to her office.
click, click. So where are you guys going?
Pick up coffee and then go to the grave.
Green bean?
Green?
Great bean?
Great
Green
bean?
bean.
What is it called? Great
The
bean?
great bean.
I thought you said green bean.
As you did
I
say,
thought it was green bean, honestly.
no,
I
the
forgot.
great bean.
Great bean.
Okay, well, let me just get to that part then.
Get a little cappuccino.
I'm a little upset. I put a lot of time in something. Just
Oh,
kidding. I'm kidding. You guys can go back if you really
Get a
want to.
cappuccino.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Okay. After a pretty intense interview, you all get into Jenny's car. Kind of laughing and joking along the way, you pull up to the Great Bean.
Mm.
Unfortunately, when you get there, the lights are off, The door says closed.
Oh.
And inside, all the chairs are stacked up.
What time?
It's about like 12 in the afternoon.
Oh.
Aw, did they close?
Is it like a permanent close or?
Like, is there a sign on the door?
It says closed until further notice.
Aww. That always means they're closed forever.
Did they not pass inspection?
They found the rats in the walls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They figured out it was ran by Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Any other coffee shops nearby?
You guys
I
are
don't know.
really.
Are there?
You were
I
really.
think-
Yeah, what's the one other suspicious coffee shop in the area
I
that's
think you
mysteriously
guys should
open?
go up to the door and look in.
Okay.
Oh.
Like, actually get out of the car.
Oh.
Yeah.
We didn't get out of the car.
No, you just saw it from
Oh.
the street.
Let's get out of the
Yeah,
car.
I'd still go up and.
Yeah.
So the three of you get out of confusion. You look in and you see three people standing at the counter. One of them you recognize is Leo.
Mm-hmm.
He. Sorry.
No, that's the character looking, not you. Not me.
Okay. You peek in and he sees you and he waves you in. He runs over to the door, unlocks it, and pulls it open. Hey, I was actually about to call you guys.
Oh?
Or I was gonna call your guys' work. Come in. So the three of you walk in. You walk up to the door.
There's a dog.
There's
Yeah.
a
Oh
dog.
yeah, door. Cute dog, by the way.
Yeah, this is Ziri, thanks.
So I'm glad you can make it, even though I haven't. I was gonna call you. I remember you saying you wanted some information about Sarah, or with that girl that was asking about her. My brother Mikey will tell you. But I mean, it's been kind of bad these last couple months.
Was it something to do with the closing?
Kind of. Remember how I said this is like one of three cafes?
Yes.
So our dad ran this cafe with my brother Tyler, and they died a few months ago, and we haven't really recovered from that.
sorry for your loss.
It's okay. What's worse is we think he killed himself.
Both of them?
No, just our
Oh.
brother. Our dad, he had dementia. We think he just got old and died.
Dementia, you say?
We couldn't see him much because of just working. This was his life, so we wanted to keep it living. Ty would always go when he could. Like, he practically lives there.
I'm so sorry.
Like, he never talked to us about his problems.
I'm so sorry for you.
It's okay. We're thinking about closing this one down and moving to one of our other shops because, like I said, it's just too painful to be here.
Well, again, I'm sorry for your loss.
It's okay.
But you said you had something for us?
Oh yeah, Mikey, go talk to Mikey. He's the one with the orange headband over there. He's talking to D. He's wearing a purple shirt. So shut up.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
Do you have any questions for me or anything?
unless you've seen anything.
Yeah, unless you've seen...
Personally, no. Just my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry again.
It's okay. You all go off to Mikey, and he stops his conversation with Dee, and he goes, Hey, you're the one who wanted to know about Zoe, yeah? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Call me Mike. What's up? Introduce yourselves. I don't know who you guys are.
Yeah.
I'm Jennifer.
Nice to meet
You
you.
can call me Jenny though.
All right, cool.
I'm Lenore. This is my
Sid,
boy.
he bends down and starts like petting the puppy's ears. Oh, who's a good boy? Aww.
He likes it.
Aww. And you, cutie? Who are you?
I'm Marjan.
Pretty name.
Okay.
Yeah, so I knew Zoe. Well, I know her. We work at the same studio sometimes. We've done shows together. I'm a street artist.
Oh,
So
that's
I paint
fun.
murals, I do work, I do just about anything.
Your brother told us.
Yeah, he glows at me all the time, just ignore him. She's actually came back to town for a while.
Yeah.
She's here now?
She's here. She has a studio in London, somewhere in London. I forget. I haven't been there in a minute. But the thing is, she told me she's moving her studio soon. So this is like her last day here or something like that. Here's her card.
Thank you so much.
He pulls out a little business card. It says Zoe's paintbrush. Your mind tells a story. And he hands it to you.
Thank you.
Just a regular paper card. The thing is, when you talk to her, she's a little weird.
How so?
She has this, I don't want to sound mean, but like, she has vitiligo on her face.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like vitiligo. Like, it looks like a scar. It's
Oh.
kind of nasty. You didn't hear that from me, though.
Well, thank you for the warning, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, our condolences for the losses in your family.
No, it's fine. I wasn't really close to my dad. I mean, he adopted me and me, Dee, and Leo. I mean, his only true son was Ty, and so we were brothers, but not really. We weren't that close. I think he adopted us for a charity case, actually.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
That's-
That was off character.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
fine.
guess.
But yeah, so she's moving. I talked to her quickly. I think I know where she's moving if you want to know.
Oh, where's she at?
I think she said she's moving her studio to Scotland, something to be closer to family.
Family.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Do you know her well?
Not really. I mean, we're both artists who paint for a living. We talk every so often. Sometimes I text her, sometimes she texts me. It's nothing close.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Well, I guess we'll have to run by there today.
Yeah, alright.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem. That's my brother D if you want to talk to him. He's a pretty open book case.
Does he have something else to say?
I don't know. If I just want to talk to him. He already talked to me and Leo. Why make him feel left out?
Okay.
Alright, have fun. He pats Jenny on the back and then he leaves.
Okay, I guess we'll go up to D then.
He is kind of a shy looking dude. His body language speaks that he's kind of uncomfortable, but he's willing to talk. He looks up. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Your brother sent us over.
I think they're just trying to make me talk to people because I haven't been taking this death well.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm getting better. But they think they think me talking to people might make me feel better, but
You were close to Tyler? Ty?
I was more close to Red. That's what I called him. I didn't really call him Dad. But he did treat me like his son, no matter what the others say. Red did see us as family, but I didn't want to call him Dad. My dad will always be my dad. Red and I were close, but I did not get to go see him in the hospital at Aggie Meadows, but I'm getting better.
Okay.
And once we move shops, I'm sure I'll do better too. So.
Where are you moving your shop to?
Just farther in London. We still have 2 more shops, but we're just closing down this one because, like I know Leo said, this was Dad's
Right.
shop, so it's a little too painful.
Okay.
Are you guys moving all your stuff out right now?
We will be short in a few days. Right now we're just kind of trying to find a buyer to sell, and then trying to figure out what we're gonna keep because we're not selling poppy seed muffins anymore, or almond tea. It was just a latte with almond flavoring, but yeah, I don't think I can anymore.
No.
That's what Ty used cyanide to kill himself,
Oh.
and I mean cyanide
Right.
comes from bitter almonds, so it's just a painful reminder.
Fair enough.
Okay. I see. I'm very sorry to hear that.
So, but if that's all you need, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
He excuses himself and goes into the back.
I think we should go.
We just
This
doubled
is
on some
getting
crazy family drama.
Vaguely awkward, and I feel like we're intruding.
I'm gonna go say goodbye to Leo, and then I guess
You say goodbye.
they're not making drinks today, are they? Okay.
I mean, I bet if you can persuade him, he might.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that
Do they
right
have
now.
whipped cream?
Oh my god.
Or the
Okay.
Leave
well,
it. We could just
I'll
like
ask if they
we could
have
stop at
any
McDonald's or something, guys. Come on.
You want to go to McDonald's?
No, I was joking.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I'm gonna ask if they have any whipped cream, just not to make a
For
drink.
the puppy.
We just have a dog.
Oh yeah, sure. You guys can have our last can, I guess. He goes behind the counter, opens the fridge, and hands you a can of Ready Whip.
Aw.
Here,
Thank you.
weirdos.
Bye.
You guys leave the great bean.
Okay.
Who's your good boy? She just like spray it in front of him to drink up.
So,
Man, that's our last time going to the Great Bean.
No, we can go to the other locations.
Yeah.
Just can't get the almond latte, I guess.
or the poppy seed muffins.
Muffins.
Poppy seed. That's. I wonder why they don't sell poppy seed. The opium allegations, whatever.
So I think that is something you should have asked, or remember the statement that I wrote about it. Do you need me
How
to,
was opium related?
do you
to
need me
that?
to tell you?
No, I remember the statement. I don't remember how opium's connected to it though.
I don't remember. It just was.
Oh, okay.
Don't think too much about it.
Oh yeah, the guy would bring poppy seed muffins too.
Oh,
The
yeah.
dementia people.
That makes me sad. I like
Of
poppy
course.
seed muffins.
Right. Okay.
Well, I guess we have.
I gotta go find another place that sells poppy seed muffins.
I guess we have a clear objective to go visit the Zoe person. And I don't know. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do?
We were still gonna go by the grave, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Do we want to do that before or after?
I mean, I don't want them to close. Although it's still early, so I guess we have time.
We don't know if Zoe's like gonna still be there if we go late. No.
There.
I feel like it'd be more important to visit her first.
Yeah, alright. Alright, we're gonna get the flowers or something on the way. I don't know. I don't know what else to bring.
Oh,
Here's
great.
the card, but I guess it has an address on it.
Yeah, it has an address on it here.
Okay.
Okay. After, it's not that far. It's a decent drive, but it's London. It does not take that long.
Oh yeah.
You get to a building, a white painted brick building. There's a sign in the window that says, "Moving locations, ask me where." Outside the studio, there's a bunch of empty flower pots, a bike rack, and a huge window that's from the inside covered with like a curtain. There's a sign above the door that says Zoe's Paintbrush Shop and Studio.
Alright, I guess we go in. If it's open.
Yep, it's open. You go in, and the door rings with a cheery little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Inside, you hear of, "Hey, welcome in," as a girl steps from the back of the door and shutting it behind her.
Yeah.
She is tall, with dark skin, curly brown hair that goes about down to her mid-back. She's dressed in a purple crop top and black pants. She looks nice, she looks like she was just having a normal day. On her face is a spotty, pale, gnarly vitiligo patch that's spreading all around the left side and along her eye. She has gold hoop earrings that peek out from under her hair and a gold lip ring that shines when she smiles. The shop around you is filled with different paintings, clay pots, sculptures of people, also made of clay, animals, and they're all for sale, including the oil paintings that are hanging around. Hey, how can I help you?
Hey, where I guess you mentioned?
Oh, yeah, I'm moving to Edinburgh.
Oh, that's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. We were just hoping to ask a few questions. You
Yeah.
are Zoe, right?
Yeah, that's me. What's up? What's this about?
So, we were we were told to come here by, the owners of, the Great Bean.
Oh, yeah, I love
The
that
brothers?
place.
Yeah, they mentioned that this was your student, that you were back in town. Might be a bit of an odd line of questioning.
Is this about Sarah?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Sarah. I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh,
I mean, we were close, don't get me wrong.
I'm so sorry.
No. I think she just moved. We still talk, I just haven't seen her.
You talked to her?
Yeah?
When was the last time you talked to her, by the way?
Not long ago.
Like a few weeks?
You can say that.
Hey, that's actually great. We've been looking for her. Hi, I'm Lenore. I work
Oh,
with
nice
her.
to meet you. She
Yeah.
makes us good.
This is Eerie.
When you grab her hands are oddly, clammy cold.
This is Eerie. He's my
Cute
good boy.
dog. I'm more of a cat person, but he's cute.
Yeah, so I actually work with, Sarah.
Oh, yeah, she mentioned she worked at the Institute.
Yeah.
The Magnus Institute, right?
Yeah, so I'm from
Such
there.
a creepy place. I love it there. She gave me a tour once. Oh, the artifact storage is beautiful.
You ever want another look, just, go ahead and ask. You ask for Lenore.
Maybe.
But hey, so do you have, a recent phone number for her?
No,
I've been trying to get in touch.
she doesn't like people giving out her phone number, so I can't give it to
Do
her.
you have a way that I could reach out to her, maybe?
I don't think so. She's kind of a reserved person.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, these are my friends. This
Hey,
Jay,
nice to meet you.
I did have a question.
What's up?
You said you haven't seen her, but you have been talking to her. Is it just been through text?
Yeah.
Just by calls?
Mm-hmm.
Has she sounded any different lately?
Happier, maybe?
Has she? Oh, that's good. I mean, she's been going through some really rough times. with
Tell me
everything
about it.
going
I've
on
heard
at the
all about it from
Institute.
her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You heard about the murders?
Yeah. Told you we talked.
Well, I mean, technically, you weren't supposed to share that information with anyone, but,
If you know about
police
it, you know
investigation.
about it.
I guess if you know about it.
I don't know much about it. I just know what she's told me about how
Hey,
someone.
we're not gonna snitch, right, Jenny?
Jenny.
You know, on a different note, actually, I'm looking around. Your art is really beautiful. Would you mind
Thanks.
telling me about some of it?
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm mostly self-taught,
Yeah.
but I love painting. Oil is one of my favorite things to paint. She rubs her hands together. Just something about it, just calming. And I've had a good muse lately. The clay is interesting. I don't know. I'm starting to get into it, and quite frankly, it's fascinating.
What kind of art is it, by the way? Like, mostly?
It's a bit of
Is it,
everything.
like, abstract or just, like, a...
Some abstract, some realism. It's literally a bit of everything.
Oh.
She doesn't have this consistent style. Something about working with clay just makes me feel good. Feels good in my hands to make something out of nothing.
I get that. Being
Yeah.
able to shape it however you please, right?
Exactly.
I like that.
Especially if you go somewhere wrong, it's slightly weird looking, and you can still call it art.
You know, what inspired you to start making art? I feel like artists usually have a
Oh
fun
well,
story.
that I've always been into art, but the thing that started my career, probably my aunt. She's been a big inspiration for me.
This is Helen, I think?
Yeah,
Helen Richardson? We've met before.
really?
Yeah,
You
through
met
the Institute.
Helen.
Through the Institute, yeah.
Huh.
Have you been in contact with her lately?
No, from what I knew, she died. I have her life insurance policy. That's what helped me open the studio.
Oh,
early.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She disappeared. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, I did just remember something. The last time I spoke to Sarah, I gave her a painting lesson. Nothing. She wasn't that great of a painter, honestly, but her heart was into it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff did she paint?
Do you think?
remember?
Nothing notable. Honestly, I couldn't remember. I think she burnt the painting actually.
Oh, that seems like her, actually.
I know she took it home and she told me she burnt it, but
Wow, that's too bad. Aren't you not supposed to burn oil paints?
I mean, you're not really supposed to. It could cause a major fire.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. It was
Not
just really
much.
interesting.
It just seems just like her to do something
Yeah.
probably ill-advised.
Really? I mean, she can be a little silly, but she's not irresponsible.
Out of character,
What's up?
where are we right now?
You're in the middle of like the studio shop.
So behind her is what?
Oh, just a white door, probably to like employees only area.
Does she have any of her works behind her?
Yeah, they're painting all over the walls.
So I'm going to walk up and brush past her and go look at some of the stuff on the wall.
Okay. Alright, give me a second.
Gimme,
Smart.
gimme,
What
gimme.
was that skill called again? Do you remember?
It's called What We Lose.
What we what?
What We Lose.
What we lose. Okay. Smart. I was trying to figure out what you guys were planning.
Give me that phone.
I didn't know what you were planning, but like,
Oh, Lenore probably still has something up her sleeve.
I also forgot half my abilities, so you're gonna have to remind me.
That's
There's so many. I remember the more recent ones, but I don't remember.
yeah, all of mine seem to be battle based. So
That's fine.
I finally got a battle-based one. It only took me 3 tiers.
Oh, I found one that would have been a good one.
Also, I found out that apparently I have a passive ability called Good Advice, where I just give good advice.
Okay,
Like, I can help people with, like, skills because I
roll
just give
a
good advice.
1d6.
Oh shoot, my dice.
Wait, does me talking to her...
You could get a truth out of her in 5 minutes, right?
You just gotta pick which one you want to use. It's been
No, I had the other one. I think...
Count one.
1d6. D6.
Wait, yeah. Can you remind me what Enthrall does?
Once I'm done with this, I will.
Yeah, because I'm pretty
Right.
sure that gives advantage to people trying to do something while I'm
Add
talking to
3.
her.
So, what, 6?
Wait, because I'm pretty sure I might be able to help with that if I was talking to her.
Okay. And, alright, in that case, you want Enthrall?
Yeah, I think it's a tier 1 ability. I think.
Enthrall. While talking, you grab and keep another. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so she wouldn't notice things
So
happening.
I will reduce it by 1.
Okay.
So you pass.
There you go.
You lose 1 intellect.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Here you
need a
go.
pen? Oh, you got
No, I need to change this regularly.
So barely You almost got her attention by a slip of the hand.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is why I'm here.
Well, now I gotta think.
Does that mean that I
Hi.
just take off the paper point or something?
Yeah, you take off. You can't use that anymore.
Ever?
Not today.
Okay.
So just take off that cipher.
I'll just
I
tell
think
you
I'm
how
just
many of
cross it
these.
out, right?
Actually, I just crossed it off.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Let's see. I didn't anticipate this, but I know we were
Would you guys mind if So I actually have a poppy seed muffin on me. Do you mind if I eat it because I haven't eaten today?
Go eat.
Go eat.
Yes, you don't have to ask.
Go eat.
I haven't eaten today.
All right, I'm gonna take a small break to figure out what you got because I have to use the bathroom as well. So we'll take a pause. Okay, we're back. So as you walk,
It's so funny. This is the exact kind that was.
do you want to know how the old man died besides like freaky magic powers and how they think his dad died?
Was it?
They what?
Was it opium? Is that where the fox? came
No.
Was it the statement?
What do you mean?
Like the statement about the guy with the
Oh yeah, but like because the brothers don't know about the supernatural, they believe he just choked on the muffin. Because remember, the statement said he forgot how to breathe.
Oh yeah.
So that's why they're not selling those either. Okay.
Actually, I think it's really funny if on the way to Zoe's, Lenore was like, "Man, now I'm craving a poppy
Oh
seed
my
muffin."
God.
And she went and got one somewhere.
So
Awful.
She would do it though.
Oh my god.
as you walk past to go investigate the art, you pickpocket a little clay eye. In fact, it's very similar to the one that Ivy Pine has been seen wearing. The string is not on it. In fact, there is a charm loop.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm still talking to her. Like,
That's fine. They're just having a conversation. Marjan's in it too. Yeah.
So you mentioned you had a new muse.
Yeah.
Can I see what the new paintings are?
Not
That
yet.
are- Oh, are
sorry.
they not on display yet?
Not
on
yet.
sale
I'm still working on it. She tends to move around a lot. She tends to be a bit of a flight risk. If you know what I mean.
Is this Sarah? Is
Yeah.
that your
No,
muse?
it's not Sarah.
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, that's great. I mean, it's wonderful to have. Like, is it a new inspiration style? Is it the clay or the oil?
Oil.
Oh.
She doesn't like clay.
Oh, fair enough. Not
Clay's
for everyone, I
messy.
guess.
Not for everyone.
I took a pottery class once.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I hated the way clay got under my nails. The worst.
I took a pottery class recently too. I was with, I forget the dude. Jeremiah, I think was his name. No, it was Gabriel.
Oh.
He was a student in this clay class, and he made a lot of fishes.
Okay. Cool.
Anything else?
How do you price your art?
What do you mean? Like, how do I personally price my art?
Yeah, like if I was looking to buy something.
I very much consider the time it took, the materials, or basically what my muse thinks. My muse is pretty good at knowing these types of things.
And we're not supposed to know who your muse is.
I mean, she's kind of a private person.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Do you have like an online store if I wanted to buy something?
No.
I don't know if I can get to Edinburgh. It's a little far for me to travel.
Not yet. I'll probably set one up. I mean, I can always text you the number if you really
Oh,
want.
sure.
Like,
Could I get your phone number then? To like, so I could maybe negotiate, figure out pricing.
Sure. It's on the back of my card. I know you have it.
I'll give you mine though, just so like if anything, you can also contact
Cool.
me.
Thank
If
you.
you get
Thank
like
you.
once this new art with the muse is available, I'd
Mhm.
be interested in looking at it.
All right. Cool. Thanks. I appreciate
So
it, man.
I give my phone number.
All right. She writes it down and puts it on her desk.
So if anything, or if you're in the area, feel free to reach out. I'm always interested in talking.
Yeah,
to
of
people.
course.
I'm glad we got the chance to meet you.
Me
Especially
too.
before you move. It's a pretty big move.
Yeah. Best of luck with it.
It's worth it.
Yeah?
I'm looking forward to moving to Edinburgh.
Oh.
Do you guys have opportunities lined up?
I beg your pardon?
You got some opportunities lined up?
Maybe.
You know,
I'll
why are you moving?
What?
Why are you moving?
Yeah.
I consider my muse as my family, so I want to be closer to her.
Was it 5 minutes?
Yeah, has been.
Who's the muse?
I think you know
What's
who
the name of the muse?
We know who the fucking muse
You
is.
should have to ask her. There's your answer.
What?
Ask her the name that you have been contemplating about. The real name, not Sarah.
Okay.
Try that.
What's the real name of the muse?
You know the real name of the muse.
Ask about the name.
What about the
Marjan, you can use.
Do you know anything about Ivy?
Her smile drops. Ivy?
Yeah.
She looks around, looks at the paintings. I haven't heard that name, but I think she goes by another name.
Pine?
Ein what?
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She takes you 3 to the back.
It's a minus something.
She opens the white door, and inside is a dirty little studio space. There's more boxes of unused clay, paint. It kind of looks like my studio right now,
Oh my god.
but things are packed up. Artists are missed, at least I am. I know who that is,
we figured.
but I'm not gonna tell you where she is, if that's what you're
We
wondering.
also figured.
She doesn't want to be found.
We also figured that as well, so don't worry.
So, is there anything else I can help you with when it involves Miss Ein?
Wait, was that the question or was
Yes, that was.
So you didn't give an answer?
I did. I told you to ask about the name.
Oh, that was the okay.
That was
okay,
the
I get
answer.
it. All right.
If you can't tell us where she is, how is she still alive? I'm confused.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be talking about it that way, she killed herself 3 months ago.
I know.
So what do you mean?
So did it just not stick, or did she lie?
Look, I don't like talking about her death when there's listening people, so
Listen, people.
yeah. So
Jenny,
hold on, I gotta. What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Off the books.
Okay.
Please tell us what you know about her. This is concern for her safety.
Yeah, and if the problem was listening, you can write it down and destroy the writing after.
No, I trust that there won't be anyone listening.
Okay.
She looks at Jenny, kind of side-eyes her.
I swear, on my honor.
Look, I really shouldn't be telling any of this. She has a lot of trust in me. We are pretty close. In fact, let me go get something that I forgot that will help. She leaves. And this time, look around the studio.
So we look around the studio.
There are 4 parts that you guys can look at. There's a pile of easels and canvas. There is a small table stashed in the back. And there is a little kitchenette area for making food and stuff. Like a sink, like a big sink.
I'm gonna go check out the easels.
Excuse me.
I'll check out the kitchenette.
Okay. Do you want to check out the table then? Okay, so we'll start with Jenny. The easels, there are a lot of paintings. Some look like Helen. A few look like a place. In fact, some of them even look familiar. But for some reason, you can't quite place why. Just something uncanny about it.
What do these paintings contain that looks familiar? I know that I don't know what looks familiar, but what is the subject matter?
In one, like I said, it was Helen in the archives. In the other, it looks like Ein's house. Another looks like the archives. Another looks like your office. Another looks like Lenore's office.
Okay.
There is one painting that is covered by a sheet, but it's clamped down so you can't lift it up.
Could I unclamp it?
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
You'll see it later.
Can I see the back of it?
It's an empty canvas.
Okay. Then I guess
You done?
that's my search. Unless there's anything else that stands out.
Nothing that's too particular. I mean, there's some box of clay, but it just is like clay.
Oh, as a general question, what sort of are these the more abstract ones, or are they realistic looking?
They're unfinished. So they're about to be realistic, but they're unfinished. The color's blocked in, and it will be, but the only abstract one is the picture of Helen.
Okay.
Helen Richardson. We'll go to Marjan, the kitchenette. There's a few tea bags tea things lying out, with a few spoons. There's a tea kettle, but there's no food.
Nope.
Actual food. You open the fridge, nothing. And actually, there's one thing. There's cat treats. That's it. Nothing much. Kind of peculiar. There's a few plates, but no real food.
So she eats cat treats.
Maybe not.
Cat food, yummy.
Lenore,
Oh no.
when you get to the little table.
Wait, sorry, where's the little table again?
It's in the corner.
It's just in the corner.
I need you to wait. No, that's later. Okay, so on that little table, there is 2 teacups. One of them does not look drank out of, while the other does. This is the right one. There is, trying to find, because I have it written down. It's right here. There is another little tea kettle, but it looks like a teapot. I mean, something that water wasn't boiling in. And on the table is a tape recorder that is open. Inside is a tape.
I'm gonna. We still have tape recorders.
Nope.
Just what? We don't have.
You guys don't have tape recorders.
Why?
The one that you guys used broke, remember?
It broke after
no.
you put
We stole John's tape recorder at one point.
You threw it away.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, for the sake, he took it back.
Okay.
Oh man. He found out I took his tape
But I'm
recorder.
giving you another one.
Okay. I'll close it and take it with me, just pocket it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything else? Like any books, anything?
Nothing really.
Okay, so it's just 2 cups, tea kettle,
And the tape recorder.
and a tape recorder. Okay, okay, so I guess I grab that tape recorder,
Mm-hmm.
walk back over to Jenny, see what Jenny's looking
Mhm.
at.
You find anything good?
Let's talk about it later.
Okay.
And you? Anything?
Stuff to talk about later. When we're not in enemy territory.
Marjan?
Tea bags? Anyone
Oh, what kind?
What kind were they?
Good tea bags or like Lipton?
Tea.
Good English tea.
I feel like we shouldn't be stealing from this
No.
lady.
We should not.
Yeah, we should definitely not steal from this lady. We should. That's illegal, Jenny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't steal.
Uh-huh.
Right, okay. Totally, you guys totally stole something, so let's go before she notices.
Wait, no, we were waiting for her for something.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
I
She was gonna bring something.
I think you should listen to the tape while you wait, because, and if that's the case, you guys should just be standing here for a while.
Okay. Sure.
It was obviously left for you. It was open.
Fair enough.
There was a tape in there.
I like that mentality.
What?
It's
Of course, it's
open.
open.
Yeah.
I mean, it's open. We can
We
take
found
it.
it.
We found it. It's ours. You know what? In that case, you're totally in the right, Jenny. For
Oh,
everything
yeah.
that you did.
Yay!
Are you guys ready?
Yerp.
Okay.
Grab
So-
my phone real quick.
You show what you have found. You put it on like a counter space for you all to hear. And once Marjan gets back, I'll press play. Okay.
Alright, we're here.
You press down the bit and you press play on the tape recorder.
Oh, hello there. If you're here and running, that means... Hey, I'm back. I'm glad you're safe. How are you feeling? Did you get what you want done?
I think so. Everything should be set up for me to settle in.
After everything, you deserve something nice for a change. Tea?
Do you got any coffee?
If I had coffee, I'd offer it. Now, tea?
Sure, I'll take a cup. And you? Did you get any customers today? Anyone looking at your art?
A few. Sold a few things. Packed up more. Nothing crazy. Normal day. Worked on my painting. It'd be easier to work on it if my model would sit for me instead of running around looking for a story.
I mean, well, speaking of stories...
If you wanted something to eat, all you have to do is ask. I told you, I will always have something for you. I even started writing them down on paper from the institution. Well, I made an owl stamp and created a copy. The whole thing can't tell the difference, can it?
I mean, an all-knowing entity can probably tell the difference between 2 pieces of paper. But that's sweet of you to do that. But I already told you, I can get my own statements. I feel bad when you do it. I know it's not a fun process. I don't want you doing anything you're not comfortable doing.
God, I swear I sound like a broken record. I want to help, and I will. If you try to stop me, I'll have to paint you something.
Oh, the horror.
So, do you want one? Or do you need one?
Statement? Oh, sure. Is it about your paintings again? Those are always fun.
Something like that. Your friend here probably wants something different. Something personal.
How long, when did they...
Hey. Take a breath. There's no need to waste your time or your strength on this, okay? It wasn't here when I arrived. It only showed up when you came in. If they want a good story, I'll give them a good story, okay? Come back over here and take a seat.
Huh? Uh-oh. Okay.
Go on.
What?
Say that little line that your lot loves to say.
Zoe, no. Look, I refuse to ask that of you. Do you even know the consequences?
Duh, I'm not dumb. I heard your warnings. I've seen what I can do to people. Besides, you talk in your sleep. You forgot I know more than you think. I wouldn't have helped you a few months ago if I didn't know what could happen. Besides, you helped me with that Tory bitch. Call this your payment.
Zoe.
Fine, trust me. I know what I'm giving up. And if it's for you, I stab myself in the other eye with a paintbrush.
There's no convincing you out of this, is there?
There never was.
All right. Share with me your story, Zoe Richardson.
I wasn't always an artist. I was actually on track to be some sort of priest or stay-at-home mom. I don't remember anymore, and it doesn't matter. My family sent me to this rigorous religious school in the middle of Bristol. The school name doesn't matter anymore either. The whole place collapsed in a freak accident and killed the president of the school. Mercy, if you ask me. Let me get to the point. Along the outskirts of campus was this big building that held most, if not all, of the classes. It was known for being old and broken all of the time. You were more likely to get lung cancer from the asbestos than getting a good grades from these teachers. The building sucked. Always hot with broken AC. I don't know if you've ever been in Bristol heat, but it's nothing to sneer at. The humidity was the worst at this time of year. I was very late to a class held there one day. Very late. And when I got to the lobby, the elevators were broken. I had two options. I could turn around and retire back to my dorm for the day or climb 5 flights of stairs to get to my classroom on the 5th floor. I could feel the sweat dripping down my neck faster when I thought about it. The professors at that school didn't like us being late. We would get smacked around for that. But not showing up entirely, we'd be lucky if all we got was being tied to a bed and whipped with a studded belt. I didn't want to take the chance again. So, begrudgingly, I walked to the door that led to the stairs, when I noticed something odd. The door, which had normally been a dark color with a bronze handle, was different. The door was painted white, with a golden knob. What was odder still was the fact that the handle was painted gold. I figured that out when I rested my hand on the knob and it came back with wet paint all over it. The paint was cold and thick. It didn't feel like any commercial paint normally used. I have quite a hobby in painting, so I quickly figured out what kind of paint it was. It was some kind of oil-based paint, the costly kind too. But I didn't have much time to marvel. I pushed the door open and walked up the long flight of stairs leading me to my classroom. The flight of stairs was dark and had a dark red carpet covering the floor. It was honestly the nicest thing in the whole building. I don't understand why that didn't stick out to me the most at the time, but it didn't. The walk up the stairs was longer than I remembered. I just kept walking. Step by step, I just kept going. It felt great. The air wasn't hot or sticky. It was cold, almost freezing, but it felt nice. I didn't even feel winded. What made it better was the art all over the walls. Every size of canvas you could think of mounted high, covering each and every inch of the walls. I could remember being in awe about it all. Each painting was different. Some were abstract and colorful. Others were realistic. I thought I could walk through them, like a door. I wasn't too far off now that I think about it. I was so enamored with the stairwell, I didn't even realize I had passed the 5th floor hours ago. I felt the fear and panic grow in my chest. I knew it would happen to me. I could already feel the belt twist around my back and my arms and my legs. It started to make my stomach twist and flip inside of me. It felt like a parasite had grown and was trying to stretch its way out of my skin. I turned around and started running back down to try to find the right floor. I didn't want to feel the leather on my skin, but the stairs began to warp from under me, made me stumble and fall. That's what happened to my face. I think you know that, but for the sake of this statement, I'll tell you again. I fell. That's the simplest way to put it. I could go on and on about how the stairs warped and disappeared from under me, but that would take away from the surprise. I felt my skull crack and something squish that I knew for a fact wasn't supposed to. The paintbrush that was once in my hand is now why I can't see out of my left eye. I landed right on top of it. The wood from the handle splintered and buried its way in my face and the palms of my hands, getting thick oil paint in my blood. The stairwell spun, making my head copy. I couldn't see, and it was hard to breathe, so I screamed. Then it stopped. I looked up, and in front of me was the hallway of the 5th floor to my classroom. I didn't think. I just ran through. I don't remember much of the day after that. Besides, I already knew what was going to happen to me. What I did find odd was the fact that nobody commented on the fact that my once bronzy complexion was now splashed with a stark gold. I couldn't stop thinking about that stairwell. The free time I had was spent looking into similar incidents. There aren't many people who report about paintings taking them into a different world, but there was one. There was a guy, an art dealer named Jesus Candido. He lived in London in 2014, before his apartment complex closed. In a newspaper I found, he had bought some abstract paintings and swore that he heard a knock coming from it. He described it as a door and would dream about fire coming from the paintings. What was strange was the day he said he destroyed the painting was the same day I found my paintbrush. I honestly don't know if any of those things were connected. What I did realize is that I had to get to London. If there was one strange or sinister thing happening there, there had to be more. And it worked out in the end. The painted door came back one day. I could see it every time I needed an escape or a place to hide. Sometimes I could walk in, and inside was the familiar coolness of the air and the smell of the dried oil. I found I could also bring people in the paintings. Sometimes I let them paint or just paint something for them. It always ended the same. They would run away from what they saw. No matter if they ran up or down, I could catch them. All I wanted to do was show off my hobby, but their screams, they were music to my ears. And I could always feel its smile twist on my face. I can't explain it. I love watching those teachers squirm. I never touched them directly. I wasn't a monster. They did it all themselves. And I must say, I love the shade of reddish brown in my gallery. There was only one other time the stairwell warped around me like the first time. There was an accident. It shook the whole school, every building. I was dead if I stayed, and why would I? Nobody in that school gave a damn about each other. I saw my painting, walked in, and fell. I fell long and I fell far, and came out here. The school I was attending collapsed in on itself. The news said it was an earthquake, and it killed everyone. Perfect. It meant no one was looking for me. I was free. It's been about 3 or so years since that happened. I changed my name from Kylie to Zoe. I even met up with my Aunt Helen. She was the worst woman I think I've ever met. I had to lie to her a lot about why I was suddenly in London, but she was able to help me open up my studio with her life insurance policy. Thanks for that. Even a few of your Institute friends helped me get into the world of strange artifact exchange and haunted painting auctions. That's a whole horror story on its own. But while doing all this, I learned a few things. My stairwell, the paint, the brush, it's not just one thing. In my little spiral staircase, all of my paintings are connected. I can use them as doors to get from point A to point B, or I could paint my own. I could get into any place or anyone's home and no one could know. Or I could paint someone and the people would believe it was the person they once knew. But that's the beauty of it. The uncanniness of their once friend will spiral them into insanity while they try to figure out if it is who they truly once knew, or if it has always been a lie. A liar in their friend, or a stranger in their home. 2 things used to scare one person. I love it. But I think that's one thing you don't understand. Everything is woven together. You can't paint without a brush, and someone needs to hold it.
Are you okay? No headache or nausea or anything, right?
I'm okay. I feel a little fuzzy, but how are you feeling? Any better?
Honestly, I feel the best I felt in a while. More awake. Full. That was sweet of you. Thanks.
You know I'm here for you, right? I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you. I do have another question. Would you...
Oh, I have some customers coming in. I could see to them.
Zoe. It's them.
So it's...
It is. You know what to do, right? And what to tell them?
Don't worry. I know what to do. Hey, welcome in.
Oh,
Oh, this bitch. Oh, this bitch. What's the chance that she ran out the back door and she's gone?
100%.
Yeah. We just missed her.
She was just here!
Oh.
Oh my god.
Where'd she
This is
stand
how-
on Tails?
This is out of character who voiced.
Lex.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which ones?
Game art Lex.
I didn't
Yeah.
recognize that as their voice.
That's
oh my
Lex.
god. Oh,
They
that's
sound so good on that.
I know.
Lex was a lot of fun to record with. The only thing is they talk really fast, so I just slow it down a little bit. But other than that,
Oh, that's why it sounds different.
Yeah, it sounds a
I was
little
like,
different.
it sounds a little off.
Yeah, I could not place that was Lex until
Yeah,
you
I was like,
told
that
me.
sounds familiar, but I can't tell who.
Yep, it was Lex. We had a lot of fun. This was planned since before the end of Act 1.
Nice.
So this has been in. I've asked her months ago if she wanted to voice Zoe.
That is
She said
so-
yes.
Should.
Zoe.
Hmm?
If it's Zoe.
It does.
Yeah, we get to yell at her later during lunch.
Oh, you get to. I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
A little-
I'm gonna yell at her.
Little side tangent. 2 Easter eggs I put in. She was humming "Closer," like the 2016 song in the beginning, and Jesus Candido is a character from Jonathan Sims' A 13 Stories book.
Ah.
I just figured.
So not somebody we should go search for.
No, no.
Okay. Good you told
Good
us.
to know, yeah. Otherwise we would have been like, name?
Well, I would have if you would have gone and be like, well, he's been missing for a while.
Well, who hasn't at this point? This entire
That's true.
campaign's
That
about
is
that.
true.
So,
Back in character, or do you want to discuss it a little more?
No, back in character.
I think that So, that was a thing.
That was the most millennial thing you've ever said. Sorry, that was out of character.
So I did a thing inside the tree. Sorry.
What are the chances that we could still catch up to her?
I'd say 0. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
she's
We've been
slippery.
here for a few minutes.
She's gone.
Slippery fella.
So, it was her. It's this Zoe, Kylie, whatever she goes by. She was the one who broke into my office through the fucking paintings and scared my fucking dog.
Hold on, guys. I need to write something down.
Keep talking.
Do you think that's also the person who sent John that weird text message that one time?
Which one?
Remember sent us that weird message pretending to be John.
Maybe.
Could have been.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to pin everything on this random girl, but like,
I don't know. She doesn't have a lot going for her right now.
Not a line of favor. I mean,
Uh,
Jenny, did you see anything in the paintings?
she painted my office and your office.
Oh, well, there we go.
So
I think that answers
knows-
that.
she knows where we are.
oh great,
She knows exactly where to find us.
spooky magical security cameras. Awesome. Were there any paintings related to me? Okay, good. Okay, I didn't.
How morally questionable would it be if we took those paintings?
How big are they?
I don't know. Not that big. Maybe the size of our last interior still life.
How big is that?
Here, hold on. I have that.
Oh, it was tiny.
No. Well, it's kind of small. It's about this big.
She's like
So,
crawling
like
through
20
the
by
door.
24 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
20 by 18.
Yeah. I like they had the painting on hand to show us.
You want to take them? We could fit them in your car.
I feel like this isn't the best point of.
Look, we've already stolen from her.
Okay.
We might as well keep going.
Well, the issue
I
here
don't
is-
want her
Let's wildly
having...
keep talking about stealing from Zoe. Easy.
Oh, by
I'm
the
pretty
way,
sure she's gone too.
if you guys didn't notice, I took something from her pocket, and I'm gonna show them the eye thing.
Oh.
You both recognize from the fact that it was probably A, an evidence, and B, people have repeatedly said she wears that necklace.
Well,
So,
Well, that is
Guys, I wonder who's the
further
sinner.
confirmation.
I wonder who we just missed.
I still think we should take those paintings.
I think I should call Daisy.
And what are you gonna tell her?
If
Oh,
you live
hey,
here,
I think I know who tried to frame me for arson. So it's this girl, right, who walked into a painting and into my office through the painting and then left.
yeah.
Because
They're gonna
that'll,
believe that.
because she'll buy that.
okay.
Basira might have.
Basira might have, yeah.
Rick Basira, she's no longer an officer.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I mean, Daisy's also sectioned, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
Daisy's sectioned. She's seen shit.
But also,
Sorry.
I
She
feel
also
like
hates me.
I really don't want to break Zoe's. Well, I don't think we have any trust in us, but the fact that she's friendly to us in any way is kind of a good
I mean,
situation.
she was lying to us.
She was lying
to give
us.
time for.
But she wasn't
Ivy
trying to kill
escape.
us. You know?
I hate that that's the bar we're going with, but I can't say
You
you're
try
wrong.
to kill us.
You know, it didn't sound like her hands were too clean though either.
I mean, she's killed a
Yeah.
bunch of people apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
I want to do a slight GM intersection. Do you remember how Michael said that Ivy Pine had a hand on Miss Helen?
Mm.
Yeah.
Remember what Zoe had said? Thanks for that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we don't care about Helen Richardson. But
no, but I mean, Ivy killed another person.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Do
Aw,
we?
darn. Do we?
Turn in?
I mean, we
Zoe?
could take these paintings to artifact storage. They are artifacts.
They are artifacts.
I mean, I guess we could just call the institute and have them bring a larger truck and then just take all the paintings.
Steal all of her work. Why don't you?
I don't know. That could make us a target.
For who?
Especially if she knows where we are.
If she knows where we are, has
Just
access
steal
to
all the
magical
stuff.
painting hallways, and has access to Ivy, who would probably have any chance to kill or hurt us if we mess with Zoe, then I don't think it's a good idea to get on her bad side.
Yeah, don't mess with don't mess with Zoe. Ivy's gonna get you.
Probably.
If Ivy's trying to get us,
Oh yeah,
maybe
no.
we'll
just-
finally find her.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
No, actually, we get her to come to us.
Oh my God,
That
we
you
get
guys
to-
can do that.
What do you mean by that?
Hostage.
It is a plan.
Well, we don't know where she went.
Who?
Is Zoe still here?
Actually, where did she exit out? Like, you said there was one
I'm
door.
not telling you.
Okay, let's go.
So we just
find
didn't
her.
see where she went?
She just walked out
You
from the
said we
painting.
She just
waited here
vanished?
for a while.
Did she just vanish?
Leave us?
You'll see.
Oh.
You'll see.
What do you mean?
You guys. I hope you guys know that there's still more to do.
Yeah.
Oh, in this,
In general, there's
well, no,
more.
I
to do.
figured. But I don't want to leave without dealing with these paintings. 'Cause I don't like the idea of someone having access to my office.
You can at least take the one with your office.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm
Okay.
gonna take the painting with my office on it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
You pick it up and you're holding it. The paint's still wet, so it smears all over your clothes. You get 1 point of regular stress because it was a nice outfit, and oil paint's a bitch to get out.
Wait, if this painting, then that's not the painting that she was using. Because if this one is fresh, then it couldn't have been from 3 months ago. So she has another one.
Oil
somewhere.
paint takes a long time to dry.
No,
But this one was
Lenore's
unfinished.
right.
This one is unfinished.
Lenore's right.
Oh.
So she has more paintings somewhere. So maybe
Oh.
these aren't even the ones we need.
Oh.
What's the one under the tarp though, or under the cover?
Can we get that one?
Nope,
Why?
because it's clamped with a lock.
But what's over it? It's
What-
like a cloth thing, or
There's clamps holding onto the tarp over the canvas.
Can we cut?
take a knife and cut the
I
tarp.
haven't-
You would risk destroying the painting.
I'd be very careful.
That's not how this works.
I feel like
Okay.
Pi's trying to tell us to not cut the
Yeah,
tarp.
don't mess with the painting.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Leave. So are we right now in the back room?
Yeah, you're in the studio where Ivy and Zoe were talking.
And there's no other doors.
Just the one you came from.
So we leave.
Okay.
Roll a perception check, all of you.
Wonderful. Alyssa? Just kidding.
Yeah.
That is an 8 for me.
An 8,
That's an 11.
an 11, not bad.
For me.
3.
Okay,
Holy
give me
fuck.
1 second to check something for you guys.
Sorry.
I'll let you
Jenny's
continue
not
to
receiving right now.
None of us are.
We're all a little concerned.
Okay.
We're stupid is what we are. Oh god, what's Pine doing?
What'd you say? Looking up some notes. That's what I'm doing. Because I always forget. Where is it? I had it. The fuck? There it is.
A piece of banana bread. Do you want any more? Banana?
Yes, please.
You want some more banana? Pine, you want more banana?
Sure.
Are you sure you don't want some? You know what? I'll have some.
Okay, so in your state of paranoia, kind of fear, kind of anger, confusion, you don't notice anything. You take your hand and press down the handle and push open.
Right.
Who opens the door?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do
Jenny,
it.
you grab it, your hand immediately feels wet and sticky
no.
with thick paint. But it's too late.
No.
You push the door back, all 3 of you fall. You fall long and hard and far.
Oh no.
After about what feels like an eternity of falling, you all splat on the ground in like a puddle of something thick and viscous.
Ooh.
Kind of reminds you of mud.
Ooh.
I mean, you both know what oil paint feels like. I'll take that piece.
No, that's fine.
Oh, just grab it. Sorry, I thought you were saying which one do you want. My apologies. Thanks. Give us a second. We're getting banana bread.
Those are so good.
Right.
They make the best bread.
They do. Alright. Anyways. It takes a second for you each to get up. But as each of you stand up, you notice something. You are each alone, but you can still hear each other.
Hello? Hello? Where are you guys?
Around you, under you is the red dark carpet, but it feels sticky and thick. There's greenish walls around you, but nothing else.
Is Eerie with me, or also like you can hear, not can't see?
I'm gonna keep Eerie safe, and I'm gonna say that he stayed up there. But you have my word that nothing bad will happen to him. Thank you, Athena. The three of you look up, and you see Zoe standing on the edge of a stair, looking down at you guys. This is quite the thing that happened. You know, she said you three would come. Though she said 4, but it looks like you're missing one.
No, we just count the dog as a person. Don't worry about
yeah, the dog. But I'm pretty sure you're missing a guy. I mean, her power must not be up to snuff. From how she talked about you guys, I expected more. It took you a while to realize I was lying. But, I mean, more things can meet the eye than I suppose I seem.
Zoe, we're not here to hurt her.
I'm not sure about that.
We just want to talk to her, really. Honestly.
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna be honest, we're really her best fucking option. Anybody else finds her, and they are gonna kill her.
That's to assume people will find her.
I mean...
Look, the eye can't see you in here, but I still can. So why don't you put on a good show for me? Maybe I'll let you go. Maybe I'll even give you some information. Prove me wrong that maybe I should believe you guys a little more. Because of right now, from where I'm standing, you're trying to attack my girl. Or trying to find her and bring her in. That's not happening.
Hey, could you look up a certain skill for me?
What do you want?
So this something called Grand Deception?
Sure. Aren't you tired, Poseidon?
Oh my god.
I think you're getting copyright strike for that.
And who cares? Grand what?
Deception.
Grand deception. You convince an intelligent creature that you can understand and isn't hostile of something that is wildly and obviously untrue.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Oh.
You let me get this.
Alright, maybe. Take away 3 points of your intellect.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
Thank you.
you know, I've seen some shit.
-3.
I still want you guys to prove it to me. There's no getting out of this. However, I'll be with you guys in your little predicaments. Everyone roll a d20.
Wait, what are we rolling for?
Initiative.
Huh?
Oh, so she is hostile.
Roll an initiative.
So we're hostile.
Roll an initiative.
Ooh.
7. Oh, come on. 4.
17.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
No, Eerie goes on my turn.
Eerie's not here.
Yeah.
Where did
He's
go?
in the studio still.
Oh, wait, Zoe isn't in the studio.
No, she's like above you guys. What'd you get, a 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lenore goes first.
Yippee.
You got 17?
Yes.
In front of you, as you're walking to try to find a way out, as you're talking to Zoe, in front of you is this big painted door. The canvas is huge from the floor to the ceiling. It's of a door. Now, on it, there is something.
I'm going to be traumatized about doors after this.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
You know, she told me a little about you, Lenore.
Oh, lovely. Only good things, I hope.
And trust me, she was the best.
Mm.
Now, I want you to prove that you're actually smarter than what you think you are.
Oh no.
Than what
No.
I think I am.
Yep.
So are these like painted on?
Yeah.
Some of those ciphers.
Your friends can't help you because they can't see you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that.
There are 2 paintings to the side. They both have writing on them. Which one do you look? Right or left?
I I look to the right.
In paint, it says string together. Painted on the canvas, it says string together. And on the left is your worst fear. In front of the door is a spool of red thread. So,
Oh my
you have to connect your
Am I allowed
worst
to like
fear.
look? I just can't say anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a pencil for
Do you
this.
need my notebook or anything?
I have a pencil. I can just go over this, I think.
So, yeah, go ahead and mark on it if you need to.
Do you want a hard surface?
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Good luck, man.
While she does that, next, do you guys want to ask Zoe a question before it's your turn? Or do you just want to?
By the way, is this text in the corner also there?
That's for me. That's
Okay.
for me.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't have anything to ask right now.
Marjan?
Oh man, I wish I had something to ask. Can I just ask if she's trying to hurt us?
Yeah.
Are you trying to hurt us?
Not physically.
Great.
It is your turn, Marjan.
For what?
Let's see.
Oh damn.
I gotta go to your page. As you continue walking, in front of you is a pedestal. Right. On the pedestal, there are two types of needles. One is for sewing, the other is for injections. Behind you is a painting of your parents
Hey, what are you going
that is torn down the middle.
Oh great.
This is under the pedestal, and this is taped on the painting.
Oh, I love these kinds of puzzles. Okay. Thanks.
Do you have any questions for Zoe, Jenny? Fucking bitch. Not Zoe. Or Jenny.
She said that too, Jenny.
Fuck you. I fucking hate the police.
Hey cab.
What would it take to just talk to Pine? Really?
Nothing. Son of a bitch.
You're really not helping her.
You're not helping the mood.
Is Zoe throwing stuff at us? Is that what this is?
It's actually eerie from above somewhere. He's throwing paintbrushes.
Ivy's playing with Erie.
We can solve this without conflict. Really?
I don't think you can.
And why is that?
Because I've seen this world. I know more than I think, and I know if I turn her in, her fate's gonna be worse than what yours is, sweetheart.
Who's to say we're gonna turn her in?
I know you're a lot. In front of
don't
you.
know me.
In front of you. Hold on, I gotta get to your page. In front of you are 6 paintings. One of your mom,
Oh.
2 of your brothers, one of Riku, one of Marjan, and one of Lenore. The paintings of all of them tied up. In front of each painting is a shard of glass, a reflective glass. You know, you say that you're a woman of your word, but who is the one you're really trying to protect? See that glass? Read the note underneath it. Zoe disappears.
Okay, what's it say?
You can only save one. Kill the rest.
Oh.
You are awful. Oh no.
This is evil.
So they get physical puzzles.
Oh.
Jenny has to prove that she really is as protective as she says she is. That she really cares. But who does she really care for?
Oh my god.
Her dying mother, her 2 younger brothers, or the people she only just met recently, technically.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You know, I thought she wasn't gonna hurt us physically, but this seems like...
She did not specify mentally. She did not.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Save 1 out of fucking 6? That's so.
Athena saved.
Oh
Magnus, I forgot what I told you her fear was, and this is like, I can't remember.
Oh.
Let me hear. As Zoe, I'll step in. Every so often, if I think you guys are going off track, I'll step in as Zoe. You're overthinking it, smarty pants. Think about it more literally. String together your worst fear.
Is it a crossword puzzle?
Well,
No.
not exactly. I
So
think
then you
it's literally any.
Mm-hmm.
No, I gave you the answer.
Do you mind if I help?
Nope, not allowed. Not unless you can solve your puzzle first.
I did actually.
Oh, great. Why didn't you say something?
I didn't know you were talking to them. It says show me the stars.
Correct. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Oh wait, shit! I gave you. No, I gave you the right one.
You gave me the right one.
Wait, what are you gonna do with the needle? The syringe or the sewing needle?
I don't understand what showing them the stars means with the...
Maybe take one part at a time. You already solved it, so think about the needles now.
Right.
Which one do you want to pick up first?
I pick up the sewing needle.
Has thread in it.
Okay.
The painting in front of you is cut down the middle.
Okay.
So
I stitch it together.
okay. Your parents fall out of the painting.
Oh!
They land on their knees and they look up. What happened? Where are we? Marjan! My God, it's been. Oh my God, you're okay. Think. What happened to you? Your mom holds the sides of your face. Her hands are really cold. We've been trying to contact you. What happened? Where are you?
Oh.
Now, in one hand, you can put your parents out of your misery, put them back to sleep in the painting. Or, you have a star on your hand.
What the fuck?
Which do you do? Show them the stars. But which star do you show them? While Marjan tries to figure this out, Lenore, how you coming?
Bro, I don't know what you want from me.
I gave you the answer.
Is it just a worst fear?
Your worst fear.
Oh, is it both? Just your worst fear?
Maybe it is. Well, Lenore still struggles on that. Jenny, have you made your decision yet? Or do you still need more time to think about who's the most important person?
Jenny's not touching the glass.
Alright, well then Jenny's stuck there.
Is there anything else on the paintings? Like on the frames, anything?
Just loose canvas.
So you said it's just the people themselves, or?
Each person is painted as they're tied and bound. Their eyes are also blindfolded. Excuse me, do you need more minutes? You can only save one.
The issue is Jenny would not pick any, and the choice would be herself.
So does Jenny want to kill herself?
Oh no. She would rather sacrifice herself than have to kill anyone that she cares about, so probably. But she's got to take a minute to think about it.
Alright, so you have your minute. Which star are you showing your parents?
Can I ask you some questions first?
Sure, why not?
So, do I know what's in the injection?
Nope.
Is it just gonna put them to sleep?
Yeah, I don't know.
And they go in the painting.
Sure.
And what is my star on the hand gonna do? Just show it to them? What's gonna?
They asked what happened to you.
So.
Think about it. How would your parents react if you just showed them a scar on your hand
Oh dear, that's right.
without telling them?
That's difficult. Logically, if I don't know what the syringe is gonna do, I would rather do the thing that keeps them alive at the moment first. Show them the scar on my hand.
They scream and start pulling at your arm hard. You can feel your muscle and your bone crack and snap. They begin melting, crying at the top of their lungs, screaming how we couldn't protect our child. How could we send you away? You were safe at home. Everything is everything. You should. As they melt, their voices get more deeper as they melt into the paint on the ground. They keep screaming how they should have protected you and how they miss you and want you home safe. But how can you be safe if you're in constant danger? You fall asleep.
Jesus.
Well, that was the wrong option.
Lenore and Jenny.
There's like several S's.
You can repeat if you want to.
You repeat what?
Letters.
But there's more than one of the ones that I need?
Just solve the puzzle.
Just solve the puzzle. Just get better.
You don't have to pick between your loved ones.
Yeah. Having trouble there, officer? You know, I have to say, the fact that you won't pick one is pretty good. Most cops would just kill everyone but their mom. Pretty good. So there might be some faith in you.
I'm gonna go up and just touch the paintings.
They're wet. But your hand sinks in a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you can go through it.
So I'm going to. The one with my brother, the older one.
Okay. Where the fuck is... Inside, you see your brother just, is she walking around?
He's fine.
You see your brother on the ground. He's bound. He's not saying anything.
I'm gonna run up and untie him. This is not my choice,
Mm-hmm.
but I am going to untie him.
You untie him, and he looks at you. He does not say a word. He just looks at you. Fear is begging, pleading in his eyes to make the right decision.
This is cruel. And you think that you're better than me?
You're in the painting. You can't touch Zoe right now.
Just yell that to
I'm
me.
yelling at my brother.
Zoe yells out.
I hate you.
I always hated you.
What happened? How did you get here?
No. Athena, don't you dare.
No words.
Can I feel his skin?
It's wet, cold, and clammy. That's how oil paint feels.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a kiss on the forehead and go back out of the painting.
No. Because you cannot kiss oil paint.
I can if I try.
No.
As if
That is
you're
super-
the last person to talk to about that. I've never once seen you come out of painting class without oil all over you.
That's why Jenny is not allowed. But I'll let you hug him.
I'm gonna be covered in oil paint anyway.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be in your mouth.
I'm not opening my mouth on my
It's
brother.
gonna be on your lips.
Okay, I can wipe it off.
Fine, whatever.
This is my brother. I care about him.
Okay, fine.
And then I'll walk back out.
Okay. The painting reflects how he is. Instead of tied up, he's just sitting there, but he's like looking at you now.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same and untie everyone.
Same result.
Okay.
No one answers, but the paintings reflect. What are you? You're just supposed to string it together, not cover up the boxes.
Bro, I'm like, which O do I use for which word?
It doesn't matter.
Wait, really?
It doesn't matter.
It'll still string the same word.
It'll just string the same word.
I thought you meant me to make a pattern with it. I'm like, what fucking pattern do you want from me?
This is so in character. Now you're like overanalyzing this.
Zoe's watching Lenore like, this is the person Ivy's been bickering with. She gets down, like, she's like beside you, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, you see, you put several of the same letter, so I'm trying to decide which one is more important for
Oh
you.
my
God,
god.
I'm using the different patterns trying to figure out what you mean by it.
Is somebody just gonna let her go? Spite.
The door opens.
As you can see, I did everything correct.
I don't feel as bad as about what's gonna happen to you.
Fuck!
Hello?
You know what? As far as I'm concerned, I solved it.
I want to sit down in front of the paintings and just talk to Zoe for a bit.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
Because you know, fear.
You know what?
right?
She's trying to figure it out, so we're gonna have a conversation
Your-
while I figure it out.
And also
Make your
words.
decision yet?
But I was trying to figure
is
out a
really-
better way to put it together, you know?
Hold on. You're really
That's
not better
fear
than
is
me,
that's
honestly.
the only way it could be. It has to be that
Yeah.
enough.
Not to bring up the dead, but didn't Ivy have to make the same choice?
There's no you.
Sacrifice
There is a
everyone
you.
or herself?
There's only
Why
one.
are you putting me in this position?
Honestly, because she asked me to. Well, not really.
We kill Ivy.
I'm just trying to see if you're really a threat.
When I first met Ivy, Pine, whatever you want to call her now, it was somewhat an accident, but
Yeah, I heard you shot her.
that was something that was out of both of our controls, and
Hey, this is a
I
confusing
don't
puzzle.
think that she held
Also,
any
there's a J and a
resentment
Q that
towards
you
me,
don't need.
but
Guys, write it down on a piece of paper. Flip it over on the back and like write down what you think the answer is, please. You're actually killing me.
Bro, why'd you
It's not that hard. I gave you the answer.
It's just your worst fear,
Yes.
which I wrote.
Then you solved the puzzle.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Why did you say that?
I did.
My God.
You said to connect them though, which
Yes.
I thought you meant there was a certain way to
No.
connect it, but you gave several of the same letters.
That's the point. You were supposed to, but you can connect it in so many ways as long as the words, your worst fear, is connected.
I'm gonna be honest, it's not a very good puzzle.
You all suck. My puzzles are immaculate, thank you.
man, I didn't even get a puzzle.
Go on.
Well, you
Actually, I like to think that this is because Zoe sucks at puzzles, actually.
Oh yeah, of course. It was
Yeah,
yeah. fault.
she's an artist.
Yeah, she's an artist, but she sucks at logic puzzles. She picked up like one of those like logic puzzles.
Sudoku puzzles.
Yeah, she
She
picked
can't
up
do
like
Sudoku.
logic puzzles, and she's like, "Fuck, this is too hard. This is
Poor
too hard,
Zoe.
man."
Ivy has to help her with the Sudoku puzzles, but even then she gets frustrated. Like, it's not that hard, Zoe. Yes, it fucking is.
I like to imagine that when she went to Lenore's office, there was a solved book of Sudoku puzzles, and that's why she hates her.
Oh, she's liking her now. Okay, not to take away from the dramatic moment.
Sorry. Keep going with your dramatic moment.
It's very funny.
Through all of this, I feel like I've come to know Ivy as just a girl. I mean, she's really similar to us, and I mean, we have our differences, but we all got looped into whatever this is. You too, but I mean,
You still have to make a choice.
I know.
She disappears because I want to move on to Lenore. You solved your puzzle.
It was a shitty puzzle, and you should feel bad.
I kind of do.
You're fine.
Yeah, I know. As you open the door, you walk into your research office.
Lovely.
It's quiet and cold, but it looks normal. You see something shimmer on your assistant's desk. It's a gun. Grab it.
I look at it. I don't pick it up. Is it the same gun?
It's just a gun. It's not the one that you took. It's just a gun.
Alright, I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything else around.
But there's nothing else.
There's nothing else. Okay.
Nothing else.
Is it the most like recent, like as I would remember it from that morning?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'll. No, I'm not gonna pick up the gun. Fuck that.
Okay. You hear screaming and shouting from your office door. The lights are off, but you hear a girl and a guy screaming and yelling. What the fuck? What's happening?
Athena's looking at the wire.
She wants to eat chargers.
She can't eat chargers.
Normalize not eating my charger.
Oh wait, there's screams coming.
There's
from...
screams coming from your office along with the dog barking.
Okay, then I'll pick up the gun.
You pick up the gun, you rush the door, it's locked. But you still hear the shouting and screaming inside. You can shoot the glass, or you can try to open the door.
Okay, it's locked. I'm gonna like move back pretty far and shoot at the window.
Alright. 1 second. Okay. As you shoot the window, the door itself disappears.
Oh, alright.
In front, you see your older brother, but his face looks off. His chest blooms with blood as he falls on top of what you now see is Jenny. Her face is also off. The knife is stabbed in her chest. They both speak in 4 voices. 1 man, 2 women, and 2 little girls. Why weren't you fast enough? You killed us. Murdered us. Why? Why didn't you stop this? I trusted you. They all say in unison.
Fuck.
What do you do?
Are they like moving towards me?
No, they're dying on the ground.
I'm gonna like lower the gun and kind of like go forward, try to figure out what's off with the faces.
They look painted.
Oh, of course.
Okay, and like so do I just see Jenny and
Your brother,
the
yes.
brother?
Yeah.
And do I see the dog that was barking?
He is growling at you now. Eerie is growling at you now.
Oh shit. I'm gonna like kneel down next to my brother.
Eerie steps up and tries to bite and tries to scare you away from your brother.
Okay, I'm gonna like kind of like, hey, Yuri?
He snaps
Down.
his hand again.
Shit. Fuck.
Good answer.
I'll like back up a step to see if that stops him from like going
He's
towards
still
me.
growling, but you feel arms grab you from behind you.
Oh, do I see who it is?
You turn around and you see 2 little girls dressed in black. Their faces are young and childish, with with a bit of their head knocked in. Almost look like a blunt force object. Knocked
Oh,
in.
yeah?
God.
Do you spare them or do you shoot them?
Are they still grabbing me?
They let you go. They turned you around so you can like face them.
Are they trying to like attack me in any
No,
way?
they're just like
Okay,
looking
unless
at you.
they go for me, I'm not going to like try to attack them, but I do push them back, like away from me.
So you choose to spare them?
Well, I try to push them back.
Yeah.
Don't.
But like you still have to either shoot them or spare them. You guys, there's now a space between you. You still need to make a choice.
Are they doing anything?
No, they're not.
Okay, then I don't go for them. I
Alright.
don't try to attack them.
As you make your decision, you feel yourself raise the gun as thousands of tiny little spiders are crawling up your arms.
Ooh.
Roll to fight back.
Oh shit.
Good
Would
luck.
this be a inner defense thing?
Sure.
Okay, I think I get like an extra point on that or something. I don't know. That's a 13.
You fail.
So 14?
Oh, you fail.
Oh.
You pull the trigger. Both of them die again.
Oh shit.
That was a
You
weird
fall asleep.
gun. Okay.
You're now knocked out.
Oh,
go
lovely.
to sleep. This is gay. This is gay.
Oh wait, are you still?
Have
Yeah!
you made your decision yet? This is getting boring.
I can't talk you out of this one.
No. It's yourself or them.
Okay. I'm sorry it had to come to this then. And I'm gonna pick up the glass. I'm sorry, Mom.
Okay. So, you kill your mom?
Nope, myself.
Oh! Alright. In front of your mom's weeping eyes, you take the shard of glass, and much like how Ivy described, you find yourself cutting 2 lines down your wrist. All the paintings, they turn their back on you. Every single one of them. As if they're no longer accepting you. As you feel your blood seep into the paint of the ground, you fall asleep. You all take about 3 points of stress.
Awesome.
Is paranormal?
Yes, very
Lovely.
Where the fuck did my pen go?
Oh,
Oh, found it.
that's 10.
I'm at
Plus 2
9.
paranormal?
Yep.
I have 11.
That's 10.
Oh,
They
no.
can now be considered as an avatar.
What?
For what?
No, you have to be level 4 to be considered.
Oh,
but
okay.
now, once you level up, but
Okay.
like, you'll lose some of your stress.
Okay.
Go her toy for her.
We're tier 3 now, right?
Yeah.
So you're not avatar.
Paranormal stress, right? No.
Yes.
Wait, do you have 10?
I have 11.
Oh yeah.
Startable.
Don't worry, you'll get some stress free. I was supposed to say you guys got like some stress off of like the week, but I forgot to say. So
With the
we'll
week that we've been having.
Okay. Okay.
Some sauce.
I have it.
She
Okay.
ripped a hole in her little line.
I know, it's because she wants the catnip. Okay. You all wake up with a shock. You're all fine, physically.
Physically, okay.
Mentally, I don't know.
Ooh.
Jenny has 2 painted red marks on her wrists,
Man.
but like almost like they're tattoos.
Oh.
The 3 of you are together, and in front of you is one last painting.
Oh.
Lenore, you recognize it from the painting you just dealt with. There's a code on the left. Marjan, you recognize it.
Okay. There's more codes. Oh my gosh.
Is it another string puzzle?
Shut the fuck up.
Alright.
There's your answer.
Right. Wait, which way is up for this one? Because that severely affects which.
Oh, these are fun.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I love doing it.
Here's your door. Now you can all help each other. You still have your weapons.
Don't worry, I got this, y'all.
Oh, sorry.
And you said this was just for you, right?
Yeah, that's just for me. Jenny still has her shard of glass. Lenore still has her gun. Marjan, for some
Oh wait,
reason.
I kept the gun?
Yep.
Oh great.
Marjan, for some reason, you still have the needle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dropping that glass.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
The code says the answer.
The answer?
Mhm.
Would that be the code for here, perhaps?
Yes.
I put it in.
Do you care which letter I use?
No,
for
I
which?
don't. As long as it spells out.
Was the included or just answer?
The is included, yeah.
Jenny, how you feeling?
Like I just killed myself?
Another thing you and Ivy have in common.
Wow, bonding!
What happened to you guys?
Oh,
Thanks.
I don't really want to talk about it.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
fine.
Sure.
Okay.
And you?
I'm okay.
Hey, what are you?
Are you happy?
Yes. As the painting disappears, there's one more thing you have to do.
Oh.
But this is Jenny's thing. You have to cut the painting.
Well, I dropped the glass.
Well, it's right by your feet.
Oh. What's on the painting?
It's a door.
It's a door.
Cut the door. At least it's not a person.
Okay. Fine.
What?
I'll just
Slash.
As you cut the painting, you see a long staircase leading up and down. Pick a direction and go.
We're going up.
As the three of you kind of silently walk up this long, long flight of stairs, you see paintings go by, each canvas differing in size, style, but each of them represent a different part of your life from the start of the Institute. Nothing of your personal lives, besides until you first met Ivy or Pine, doesn't matter. So different parts that she might have seen or she might have heard of, family, friends, different parts, they're all painted. But none of you recognize the other. So if you said, that's my office, Marjan would be like, no, that's the library.
Mhm.
Or if you say, that's the police station, Lenore would be like, no, that's the archives.
Mm-hmm.
It's all like that. After a long time of walking, in front of you, you see a regular white door with a gold handle.
Okay.
Do you open it?
Do we literally have any other option?
You can go back down.
No. Open the door, please.
Wait, do we have any like rags or tissues or something? Because I feel like every time this door has come up, it's just been a wet paint that's caused issues.
Nope. I mean, you can use your clothes.
I'm just gonna open it.
Just open it normally.
When you open the door, you enter the same room you left in. Everything's the same. You see Zoe sitting at her easel and she's painting. Her once cream and white colored vitiligo is now a stark bright and gold color. It bleeds into her eye, which is now also a stark color. She's painting and looks up. Oh, you guys made it. Did you enjoy the gallery?
Sure. Can't say I ever was much of a fan of art though.
Oh, that's too bad. You were really interested in buying my work.
Yeah, well, I guess I just couldn't get into it, I fear.
That's fine. But art's not for everybody. It is subjective after all.
Mm-hmm.
She's painting. You know, I really didn't think you guys would make it out alive, but I mean, not bad. Except for Jenny, I guess. She technically died.
What?
Did she want to talk about it?
No, I think we'll talk later.
No, I spoke highly of you. I didn't quite believe it, but you see, you proved me wrong. Not bad.
You are a twisted person.
Oh, please, you weren't in any real danger. She asked me to scare you, not to kill you. You made that decision on your own. You weren't even hurt. Well, you were physically. I mean, you two were fine. Some therapy. I mean, I did hear the Institute has some great psychiatric help.
Sure does. You want to step by? I'll take you there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, alright.
Alrighty.
You still in touch with Pine,
Of course I am.
Ivy, whatever?
Why wouldn't I be in touch with my girlfriend?
Sure.
Really?
Talk to her next. Ask her again to just stop this.
She didn't ask me to throw you through painting. This was all me.
So what was
I'm
the point
sure.
of that then?
To test to see if you guys are a threat. You passed.
Yeah, so are we a threat or not?
No. You're
Wow, it's almost like you could have just asked us.
Yes, because you're going to ask a suspect of a murder if he really killed someone, and they're going to tell you yes. I don't have the power to discern a lie from the truth. For all I know, you guys could have been lying to me.
Like you lied to us?
See how easy it is?
Where is she then?
Can't tell you.
Well, if you trust us, then tell us where she
You
is.
know we're not a threat, so what's the problem?
She looks over to the table. Answers are over there.
Is there another
Is that the
tape
same
recorder?
table that had the tape recorder on it?
Yes.
Is there a new
Is there
tape?
another tape recorder?
It's the same tape recorder, but there's two plates. One has a tape on it, the other has a tape that is smashed to pieces.
Cool.
I don't care what your reason, but you leave my family out of this.
I have no interest in hurting you or your family. In fact, I have no interest in fighting you guys. I never really hurt or touched your family.
That doesn't matter.
Besides, tell me, did those really look like your family, or were you not paying attention enough to realize that it was just some paint? It wouldn't make any sense for me to go to something directly. I told you I'm not a monster.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I never get my hands, involved. I've never once been
Are
involved.
you keeping your hands clean of the whole thing then, are you?
Of what you guys are doing? Yes, actually.
Sure.
Okay.
Want your answers? They're over there.
I don't want to talk to her anymore.
I don't want anything to do with her ever again.
I still think you guys should listen to the tape.
Yeah.
The door will unlock when you're done. She gets up and leaves to give you some privacy. You can now see the painting she was working on.
Which is the one that was clamped earlier?
Yes. What was it? Let me see. She's painting Ivy. And sitting in the living room, she is reading a book by a window, drinking what looks to be coffee. She looks peaceful and relaxed. In the background, there's a sunset. It's almost finished.
This was cruel.
That was cruel.
And I think the fact that Ivy, Pine, Sarah, whatever, she calls herself, asked for this in any way,
To scare us?
just to scare us, like traumatize us
In-
specifically, I
In
think.
Pine's defense, what
No
possible
Pine's
is-
defense! You get out of here!
What
You get out of here!
Let me finish. I guarantee you, she did not ask you guys, did not ask Zoe to send you into a pit of hell. I
But
guarantee.
we don't know that.
That is true.
And we would
That is-
absolutely assume that she would. I think this is probably the most. I won't say that's the worst thing that she's done because she's done many bad things, but I do think that this particular moment is the one that I can't excuse.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I think.
That was way quiet.
What did you guys have to do? We don't have to talk about it if...
I don't want to talk about here.
She dropped one of your rocks.
Yeah, they're all over the floor now. As long as she's not eating them.
I don't think she's going to.
It's a rock.
But I think. Yeah, no, this was not right.
Too far.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what reason.
There is no reason for this. This is just petty bullshit.
That's a good way to put it.
So you see Eerie sleeping under the table with the tapes.
Doggy.
He's safe. He's unharmed.
I'm gonna whistle for him to come.
He comes and runs up and like jumps on you. He like gets pets from all of you. You all get 2 points of stress taken away. Any stress you want.
Let's go. Finally.
Any stress?
Any stress.
Okay.
How many?
2.
Well, I guess we don't have to add animal cruelty to the list.
Yay. Cool.
But still, I think if I were to ever meet her again,
I'm staying the fuck away from her.
I will not be held responsible for what I do.
Yeah.
Who, Zoe?
Either one of them at this point.
Are you guys wanting to hear the tape on the table?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't want to hear it now.
Too
Out
bad.
of spite.
I worked hard on it.
I really do want to hear
Yeah,
this.
I do want to know.
Out of spite, anger, the general fact that you're pissed off, you press play anyways.
I thought I told you to leave this alone. This is not for you.
But I guess you're too stupid to understand that. God, pot meet kettle, I guess. Or in this case, lightning meet fire. I was fine with disappearing. Being dead. Being a goddamn mystery, as Sims would say. I was fine with all of it. But something keeps showing up. I'm sorry. Let me start over. If you're listening to this, then I'm sure you've got questions, and I'll answer them first, but I need to say a few things. You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into. This place, institute, it's not what you think it is. These things, gods, creatures, whatever you want to call them, they're hardly explainable. It's fear. Fear itself. I don't even know how to explain this to you for. Everything you have experienced to this point. No, not just the events you went through. I'm talking about things as far back as you can remember. They've been moved by these things. And it goes farther back than that. Each thing has its way of getting what it wants. And it differs from person to person when it wants to attack. For example, Riku's tsunami flood destroyed his home, family, trust, safety, and stability. It comes from a thing far different than Jenny's experience of her mom forgetting her name and face, or just changing from the woman who raised her. It's all different. The desolation of losing everything you loved versus the end of it all.
It's the same, I guess, but different. And honestly, I'm not even the person who can explain it to you. Smarter people have died trying to figure these things out, and I've met those people. I mean, they even tried explaining it to me. No one really understands these things, and I don't think they ever will. It's a perfect case of ignorance is bliss. Either they go crazy in the pursuit of knowledge, or become a part of it, or even die. Like I said, it's all different, but they rely on each other in some way. Marjan, you saw the ever-stretching stars and watched as the planet died in front of you in a fiery blaze. I mean, even now, you might as well be as far away from your family as you did then. But did you ever realize how crushing the space around you was without breathable air? Or how isolating it is up in space all alone? One can't happen without the other. You cannot truly know how vast space is without realizing how lonely it is. Everything is connected. It all works as one while working in separate parts. Lenore, you might know what I'm talking about. A person might see something, in this case, that book in your family's basement, and push it so far in the back of their mind they say they're going to check it out later. But they don't. But they still think about it because of that slight pull. Those thoughts that might wander in the back of your mind to that thing, the book. You feel your body getting pulled helplessly to see what it is, and you're utterly powerless to fight against it. You're already tied up in its web, like a moth to a flame. And when you get your answer, you realize it might be worse than what you could even imagine. But you're already tangled up, and you read the book. So now you already know what fate lies in store. Or you might forget about it. Push it so far back into your mind that you don't even realize that you're so wrapped up. Maybe you still think about it. In that case, I look like a prick. I guess I am like Sims. I warned you. There is so much more that I could possibly explain about this world, but then you wouldn't have a better reason to find me. Better than just, well, it's my job to find her. Elias asked me to. I'm getting paid to do this. I want answers, etc. So, you better come find me. Now, I said I'd answer all your questions, but Jennifer, could you do me a favor first? It's not hard, I promise. Turn this tape into the police. Daisy Toner and Basir Hussein, they're on the case, right? Lovely couple. Turn this tape in, but skip to the very end. If you don't, they'll learn that not only have you been keeping key evidence in an ongoing murder investigation, like the gun Lenore had to buy with Institute funds, but you're also talking to a missing person who's been proclaimed dead. I don't need to see you to know that look on your face. Now your questions. My name is Pine Ing. That is who I am. I am the oldest daughter of a dead man and his wife. Lenore, I never once touched your theory board. Not purposefully. Everything I've done, the people and creatures I've killed, yes, they did mean something. Their deaths meant someone else could sleep soundly that night. That someone didn't have to look over their shoulder in fear. I know too well what that's like. I know what I did. And I know what I'm doing is right, even if it's distasteful to you. But I had a good teacher. I keep things complicated because I don't want anyone to get close. I lie to protect the people around me. Even if they care about me, they care about an idealized version. Someone kind, or someone who is tough. I was taught to close off my heart. It can't bear another break. But it's all worth it. It's worth it in the end. If I have to run for the rest of my life, pushing away everyone I care for, I would do it 1,000 times over. If what I did means someone else could sleep at night, I would gladly give my life and blood. Look, I know this all sounds like ramblings of a lunatic, but you can trust me. Everyone you met will tell you the same thing. Everything in this world will trick you into trusting them. Even your friends if you aren't careful. Trust everyone and no one. Do you understand? Jennifer, this is what you can show your cop friends. Jonathan Sims is completely innocent. He didn't kill anyone. I mean, he doesn't have the stomach for it. Gertrude Robinson, Jurgen Leitner, and that man you found in the room. Sasha James, and even myself, Pai Ning, we were not killed by him. I know who killed them. All 3 of them. And if you want to find out who did it, then you should do a better job at finding me. I mean, these 4 have found me, and only one of them is a cop. I respect that of her. Of all of them. Happy fucking hunting.
Pause for a second, genuinely. Okay, back from pause. I had some very serious news. So let's take a break from my bullshit and go back to your guys' bullshit.
Oh, awesome.
In fact, it's still your bullshit.
Yeah, quite. Yeah. Yeah. Statement over. Things listen. Go. What the fuck?
Ah.
Okay.
She's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's right. I need to turn this in. I need to turn everything in.
Do you think people
Wait,
are
you're
gonna
gonna turn
listen?
the whole thing?
I can't be keeping this from. I mean, they're my employers.
They're gonna find out about what you've done though.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna be your employers for long if what you did gets out.
And it's just gonna keep building.
Yeah. But are they even gonna believe this? Like,
I mean, she is a notorious liar, and she said as much.
Like, we turn up with the tape from a supposedly dead girl about how everyone is innocent, and in fact, one of their employees actually, like, is committing multiple frauds. Like, who's gonna believe that?
We are standing in a room with so much evidence towards our non-existent case, but we have the opportunity to reopen it again.
You want to officially reopen the case?
I won't if you don't want to, but I think that it's going to keep pulling us back in.
I think we have to think about this.
As you're thinking, you remember what Elias had said? He had said, and I have it here. Fuck. Where did I?
He said, fuck.
He said, fuck.
Direct quote, by the way.
Yeah.
Direct quote from
Elias
Elias
Bouchard.
Bouchard.
Fuck.
Fuck. I have it. Where did it go? They will both return. Be patient.
Yep.
So Elias probably might have known that this is happening.
Awesome.
I don't trust him.
Who does? Most normal people don't trust that man.
Yep.
No, I think the thing is that normal people do, and
Oh.
we're just not very normal.
Of course, my
Not
mistake.
anymore.
Do you think these are gonna go away? And she's like checking out the scars on her forearms now.
Is it actually scars or just paint?
It's a scar. No, a tattoo.
Oh,
Tattoo.
damn.
Do you think these will come off?
Oh,
See that?
you might have to book a tattoo appointment soon.
Tattoo removal? Yeah.
Oh. Aw. I don't want this.
Tattoo removal appointment.
Well, that's the point, though, but...
Yeah. Also, I have another gun now.
You still have it?
Where did she get this? This is just a gun. Jen, is this your gun?
No.
It's not your gun.
No. Just my eyes stink.
Do you want to inspect it or just want to keep it as is?
I want to like check and see. Like it looked normal before.
So I'll let you have this one. It's a police standard pistol. In fact, it's probably the one that Ivy stole a long time ago.
Oh, so now you have evidence, too. Great.
Fuck.
Can I check how many bullets are left?
Of course.
Okay.
You open it. It's completely empty.
Oh, great.
Well, that actually reassures me for some other things, but okay.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
You can keep that. I think.
Okay.
Are you gonna turn that back into the police?
Yeah.
If you do, can you wipe off the fingerprints first?
Are you gonna say that you were the one that found it?
Oh, sure, because that's definitely not gonna make Daisy
Okay.
at all concerned that I
Okay.
found a police issue pistol
Okay.
that, you know, Ivy stole.
Well, wiping off your fingerprints would mean also wiping off hers. This is not a good situation. I cannot lie.
What do the kids say these days? Are we cooked? You're cooked.
Are we cooked, Jen?
Chat, are we cooked?
What do we do?
What do you do?
What
What?
You could just leave.
Can we leave? We can
I feel like we shouldn't just leave. I feel like
we should just leave, actually. I feel like we should get the fuck out of here.
I'm bringing the gun and the tape.
You also have a gun still because you're a cop, so.
Yeah.
I know that.
As the four of you leave, you step out into like the shop area. All the paintings, all the clay, all the statues, everything is packed up and gone.
How long have we been here?
Not that long.
This-
Everything is.
you know. I must say, Zoe was just genuinely an unpleasant person. Like genuinely, just everything else aside, just unpleasant to deal with.
Unpleasant.
I'm gonna go call my brother.
As you
I'm gonna go call mine.
As the three of you leave, you notice something on the lamppost in front of the door. It's a flyer.
Ah.
What's it say?
Do you want to go inspect it?
Yeah, I'll go see what the flyer says.
On the front, it says Mr. Bonzoland Grand Reopening next Saturday. On the back, it says Find Her Here. Signed A.
So who the fuck is A?
Guys, I don't want to go.
No, me neither.
You guys can go back to the archives to confront people about this or ask questions, or if not, then
I'm taking the flyer as well.
cool.
Now what?
We should go back to the archives.
It is still the work day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we need to regroup, but I don't want to talk about this out here.
Alright, you all kind of quietly get into the car.
We're all covered in paint and we're just pissed off. and
We just
upset.
fought an art student.
Average art student fight experience.
As you get back to the archives, Daisy's gone,
Oh.
but everyone's still working. Where do you want to go? Elias's office or the actual archives?
Do we want to like regroup and figure this out first, or do we want to go ask questions?
It feels like we're about to enter a boss battle.
We just did!
I'll be completely honest, you guys skipped everything and went immediately to the boss battle.
That's pretty typical for us.
That was something you were supposed to do last.
Oh.
But because you guys didn't go to the archives,
Oops.
I'm letting you guys go to the archives now if you want.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go to the archives, guys. Lovely.
So,
That's a great way to end this day. Yeah, I mean, I already feel like shit. Let's make it worse.
as you guys actually enter the actual archives,
Of course.
you open the door, the tension in the air is really high. Where there was once a bunch of people bustling around, talking, working, there's now only 2 people left. Sasha's desk is now cleaned up, but there's still some things on it, like a computer, a few papers. They see Tim at his desk with his head down, and they see Martin chilling at his desk, biting his thumb, looking worried.
Hey, guys.
They all look up, and they acknowledge you, but that's about it. You
Okay.
can still talk to them.
How are we doing?
Whoa, what happened to you guys? Tim pipes up.
Fun art student.
What?
The art student won, I
Art
think.
student won.
Actually, no. Did she win?
Wait.
I don't know.
Never mind, I'll talk to you guys later. Tim puts his head down.
What's up?
You gotta go closer to talk. He's not gonna shout.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I can get close to him. What is that?
He sits up. His hair's messy. He's no longer wearing his colorful Hawaiian shirts. In fact, he's wearing a big gray hoodie that looks a lot bigger than he should wear.
Huh.
His hair's a mess and seems to have grown quite a bit. There's a small hairband holding together a really small braid behind his ear. It looks like a child did it.
Oh.
But he looks up to you. You said art student?
Mm-hmm.
You talking about Zoe?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
She's back.
Fine.
Well, not anymore.
Fine and her were close.
A little too close.
They were dating.
Oh, they're dating.
Yep.
Damn, everyone's gay in the archives.
Yeah, you included?
No, I have a wife. I have a girlfriend, dude.
Fine. Bye.
Thanks.
Anyways.
I like how it sounded like you said bye, as in like
Yeah,
goodbye.
bye. Oh, you're not gay. Bye.
Sorry, it's been a long couple of months.
Genuinely an unpleasant person, I must admit.
Oh yeah?
Zoe?
I haven't met her.
Good.
I don't think you want to.
Keep it
Sounds
that
like
way.
everyone else in this godforsaken place, actually.
Oh.
Well, she's
You want to talk
moving,
about
so-
it?
Good. What? What, kid?
Sorry. I had to say, that was an out of character clip.
You all sound so tired.
We really are. It's very accurate to the situation.
Yeah.
I need a shower. I need to go to my bed and pet my dog.
I have a spare bed.
Call your mom.
I have a spare bed by my
She won't
office if
answer.
you want to.
That just clicked.
If anything, she just hold the phone and stare at it.
Oh my god, what have I done? Fine.
I have a spare bed next to my office for late nights, and there's a shower there as well if you want to.
How is there a shower in your office?
Not in my office, like nearby.
How is there a shower in
That's
the...
pretty typical for any sort of institutes. They usually have emergency showers.
Okay.
But you can just use it as a normal shower.
You know what I hear that is? Fucking nerd. You know that. Oh. I'm slightly hurt.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Of course.
Do you have any questions?
Not for
I was talking to your boss, Jenny. Unpleasant woman. I don't like her.
That seems to be a reoccurring thing, yeah.
Everyone hates each other here, and I'm sad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you get to go home?
In an hour.
I mean, you might as well go now.
You know what? You're right.
No one's gonna stop
he
you.
stands up, grabs his bag, and just leaves.
Cheers.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
See you later, Tim.
Martin pizza. Where's Tim going?
Home, probably. Maybe to a bar, though. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Okay.
I know that's where I want to go.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, how are you doing?
I've been better. Honestly, I've been actually hoping to talk to you guys.
Oh, yeah?
You guys know that John didn't kill Sasha, right? I think
Yeah,
you're
we
aware.
know.
Okay, good. Everyone thinks he did it. I don't think he's not the type of person, you know?
He really isn't.
And if we just need proof. That's all they need. And once they get it, maybe he'll come back. I just want him to be okay. Everyone needs to be okay.
Look, at this point, I think the further away he is from the Institute, the safer he is.
Yeah.
So, if anything, I think you should hope he stays away.
Why would you say that? Yes, I know, dumb question, but look, everything going on, I just want everyone to be okay. Okay? Is that too much to ask for a little positivity from people? God!
Marjan,
Yeah, a little bit.
why are you here?
Because I work here.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Elias hired me. I needed money to help with my mom's medicine.
How much do you need?
I'm not. No, I'm okay. He kind of looks at me funny and kind of like sits back in his chair. Generous offer, but I'm okay.
I mean, we have like 4,000 pounds in a check that Elias gave us.
And American healthcare doesn't exist here.
Yeah, it's much cheaper. I mean, that might actually cover it.
I'm gonna hurt all of you.
You already have, Pine.
You
Now we
already
get to hurt
have.
you back.
It sucks.
We do have that 4,000 pound check. We haven't been using for anything.
I just hate to see someone like you in a place like this.
What is that supposed to mean?
The way that it treats you. You've been put through a lot, and
We
so
all
have we.
have.
And why do you stay?
He thinks about it for a second. You can tell something he's keeping from him, but
You can't help your mom if you wind up dead.
and who says I'm gonna end up dead?
Look around. Sasha's dead.
They don't know
John is on the
that.
run from a murder as a murder suspect.
Weren't you almost killed?
Yeah,
Months
you
ago?
almost died.
Look, it's
Fine. You have your own reasons.
thank you.
But
God,
I just think that maybe you should
Christ.
distance yourself from here a little. I mean that in the best way.
I think you guys need to too. He stands up and he leaves, obviously uncomfortable with this confrontation.
Right.
We need to go talk to Elias.
Do you want to check out John's office while we're here?
You can. We
Or
need to talk to
Sasha's
Elias.
desk.
I thought it was cleared out, you said.
You can still like look at. There's still stuff on it.
Oh, I guess since we're here, might as well take a quick look as we go.
Sorry, my dad. I'll call
All right, we'll be back. All right, we're back. It's been a crazy little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're talking to Elias?
Oh wait, but didn't we have a message from?
Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Riku has a message for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry guys, I haven't been around, or more likely, I've been around too much. Everywhere, nowhere. It's dizzying, really. I'm not even sure if I'm in the right place right now. Anyways, I'll have to see you later once I feel real ground beneath my feet, and believe it, real sand between my toes. It's a terrible idea to trust that Michael guy. Believe me. It was from, you guys all got like a text.
Oh.
Fuck!
Oh, sounds like none of us had a good time.
Do we need to do something about this?
No?
Sounds like he's out.
Yeah,
At least he's like okay enough to type.
I guess so.
Oh shit.
Well, I guess we can hope he shows up tomorrow.
Alright, or next week.
Or next week. Elias? No, we were gonna check Sasha's desk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, Sasha's desk.
And didn't you also want to check John's office?
Maybe, if we see any, if you think there's anything worth it. I'm sure the police were buying it already.
Probably.
At the desk. It looks normal. The one thing that you notice right off the bat is that one of the drawers is slightly open.
Okay, we go see it.
You open it?
Open, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside is a pair of round glasses, a green scrunchie, and a Polaroid photo. As you pick it up, you notice the photo is of a darker skinned girl with long curly hair. Her eyes are the color of soft hazel underneath the glasses. None of you seem to recognize her. It seems that they were caught on some sort of coffee break. In the corner is a girl that you recognize as mine. On the back is a note that says, "I'll miss you, but I'll never forget you." The name that you can try to make out starts with an S and is scratched up completely. It's signed P. Underneath the flower is a poppy flower.
No.
That's it.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we want to try to deal with this right now?
I think
No.
we stash it, but just
I
another
think we,
mystery
Honestly,
character to add
just
to our
another,
list.
whoever the fuck this S is. I guess we'll figure out later. I
Probably
can't
Sarah.
deal with this right now.
Probably Sarah, guys.
It doesn't look like Sarah. Or whatever her name is, Zoe.
No, Sarah.
Oh, wait, Sarah
Fake
is
name.
Oh, the fake.
Too many aliases.
Yeah.
It's
You think?
confusing.
Good. That's what I was trying to do.
I guess I'll take this picture, put it up on the board for later to deal with.
You all begrudgingly go to Elias's office. Where are my notes? What the fuck? They're gone.
Blame Pine.
I am, considering I wrote. Okay. In Elias's office, the air feels oddly calm and at ease, like he's not worried about anything. As you open the door and step in, I was expecting you three. Apologies for making this meeting happen after some situations going on in the office, but I'm glad to see you made it. All right? It's a little late, don't you think?
What time is it?
It's almost closing time.
Oh. It's almost time to go home.
Are-
Okay.
Are you all right, Lenore? You seem exhausted.
It's been a day.
I understand the police presence can be a bit much.
Oh right, that also happened. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
No, not them. We were following some leads.
On what? Sorry, you're making me giggle. Following leads for what?
There was a tip from some guys running a coffee shop that we were in contact with before, who mentioned a person that was related to Pine, and we thought we would let her know that Pine is dead.
That case is closed.
Yeah.
Just tying up some loose ends, I guess.
It was somebody who was close to Pine before. We wanted to let her know. What we
Ah.
found.
Okay.
We figured if it was closed, it would be fun to talk about it, so.
Alright then. If you thought that was the right course of action, then I will not stop you, Lenore. I
Was
trust
this the right course of action?
Was it?
I trust you completely.
Thank you, Elias.
Miss Jennifer, did you get a new tattoo? Looks rather nice.
Yeah, you could say that.
Fascinating.
Still growing on it.
I see. Well, it looks rather fresh. Looks good.
Thanks.
Though I do think I would cover it up. Working in such a professional setting such as yours might not be taken very seriously.
Don't worry, I usually wear sleeves.
Anyways, we had a bit of with everything that's been going on, I guess we never really had a chance to talk about the
Mhm.
case and the closing of the case. what happens now? We were all brought together for this case.
Actually, that is a great question. Since the case is closed, there really isn't much need for three of you working together. However, there are a few positions open in the archives if you need a job. I know as a college student you need money, and the Institute can give you a pretty good scholarship if we just fill out the right paperwork. Lenore, you could be moved down to archivist if maybe it works out. But, I mean, John will return shortly, so probably not permanently. But the jobs are there, even for Mr. Riku, wherever he may be.
I believe I would prefer to keep my research position as I am permanent head there. I hear it's a slightly more what's the word?
Stable, was it?
Stable, yeah. It's a bit more of a stable position.
That's alright, I can't fall too. The archives is quite the tricky place.
That being said, I mean, I have a bit of a request, if it's possible. I mean, obviously this is up to everybody to decide for themselves, but I would be willing to offer some new positions working for me instead at research rather than archives.
A research position? I don't think you have the space for that.
There are a few individuals there that I think have proven themselves to be good at working independently outside of my purview, and I think it would be better if they were moved to a separate research team. But I found the people that I'm working with, I would prefer to keep them on either as workers or as just consultants from outside with us.
I don't see the problem with that as long as you're the people. You're
assuming that you would be interested in that. Of course, to everyone. To decide.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know you were talking.
Yeah. Perfect. I will get the paperwork around and we'll start on your scholarship, Marjan.
Oh, why, thank you.
I'll talk to you about it Monday.
Is it Friday right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Eliza.
Of course. Anything for a dear friend of mine.
I'm afraid it is getting late. We don't want to keep you.
Of course.
Do we go back to my office?
Yeah.
So he doesn't know that Ivy is alive, and if we want to keep working on this, you need a reason to stay at the Institute. This would be a way to do it without getting too involved. I mean, it can obviously temporary if you want to just keep positions here, but you will be getting a salary and you get access to all Institute properties without any questions asked, if you would like to stay here.
That does actually sound quite beneficial.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Without getting involved in whatever's going on in archives.
Right.
But either way, I mean, I guess don't need to decide right now, and I think we all need to go home.
We do need to
And
right now.
rest.
Yes.
I think so.
All right. As three of you kind of,
There's the dog.
That's
And
it,
the
is
dog,
4 of us
yeah.
is the dog.
the four of you kind of just sit there taking in everything. The session ends. Congratulations. The end of the start of Act 2.
Yay!
Act 2 has started.
Oh, joy.
Boys of all. Well, Riku's in for a treat.
Yeah.
Riku's in purgatory, so.
Riku's fine.
No, he's not.
It's not fine.
Did you guys have fun? I know that was a lot.
No, that was really
That was
cool.
really fun, yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Wow.
The statement was super cool as
Oh
always.
yeah, no, the statements were really fun.
It's 2 sessions in a row that someone has killed himself.
Yeah!
I know, right?
My God.
Same way.
Same
Oh my
way.
god.
It has to mean something.
Man.
Yeah, it means
That
this
piece-
place fucking sucks.
That's what it means.
Workers' comp doesn't work for you because you're still alive.
Yeah.
How would it work for me if I died?
I don't know. Your mom would get the money. Your brothers.
Okay.
Sorry, your sister died on the job. Here's some money.
Here's some money. You're
I mean,
fine.
that kind of exactly how life insurance works, isn't it?
I'm actually really glad you didn't kill anyone because I would have to describe something that would be horrific.
Oh.
Oh, so they would actually die.
No, they'd be fine.
Oh.
Everything that happened in there never happened in there.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why everything's like kind of off. But I still would have to describe the consequences. The whole point where the puzzle is supposed to show that you're not better than she is. Ivy has no idea that this happened. Well, she does because of her power, but she has no idea.
I
That
can only
this
imagine her watching this happening with her powers like, wait, fuck.
Remember what
Hold
she
on,
said.
hold on.
The eye cannot see.
Oh yeah, the eye can't see.
The
each
eye
other.
can't see her.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Is that why she did it where I can't see?
because
She was like, my girlfriend's gonna be mad at me.
Exactly.
because I did this. We have blackmail.
all Ivy said was to scare them, not torture them. But like,
Was she talking to Erie at the start of the second statement? I thought she was talking to like, I don't know.
what I told you, I thought I told you to leave it alone.
Yeah.
No, she was talking to the three of you.
Oh my god, it was just Erie causing problems in the background.
Drop it. I think Erie would have hid from Ivy, honestly.
He wouldn't. Bro, the fact that he got the closest to catching her out of all of us.
Damn.
He's sniffing her.
Wait, does this mean he knows your scent now?
No.
Probably not.
Oh, she just doesn't smell.
No. I mean, you know what? For the sake of next game, yes.
Hell yeah.
Wow, we have a sniffer dog on us now.
Alright, any more questions before I turn it off? And we can discuss more after off
No.
recording.
Talk to see that dumb fucking clown.
Mr. Bonzo, my favorite! We will
Oh my
I love Mr. Bonzo. Jenny does not.
both me and Ivy love Mr. Bonzo. Alright, and that is the end of session 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Bye.